don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude
Do you like my dramatic entrance? You should have seen me as a wrestler. Hey, what's up? Happy frozen tundra. Are you okay? I'm fine. It was like 25 degrees. No bad weather. No worries. They like to scare us. You prepare for what? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Some shit like that. I don't know. How you doing? Oh, Polly's on time. Dean Teeter was like number 2. Jesse. We got Texas Hurricane Carla. You know what? Hey, straight up, I'd rather deal with the freezing cold any day of the week than a fucking hurricane. I have been in so many hurricanes. I one time during hurricane, let's hear which one. Hurricane Ike, I did not have power, electricity in my apartment complex for 29 days. Fuck hurricane. Carla, you're awesome, but fuck hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of stuff to get into. A lot of things have happened. Governor Timmy Boy has surrendered to the almighty hand of Donald Trump. Daddy Trump. Just paint. In wrestling, we call this right there. That's the paintbrush. That's what he did to Tim Walz. So, hey, yeah, that's a good idea. Can everybody, if you don't mind, let's get some interaction. Number 1, please like the stream over on Rumble. If you hit the little pill that says repost, it's basically like on X when you retweet something, right? I'll never be able to call it X. It's so hard for me. But when you what were we supposed to say? Fucking re-exit? That's stupid. So when you retweet shit, that's the same thing. You're retweeting it, reposting it on Rumble. If you're not subscribed to my channel, look at it. It's Greg. What's up, Greg? If you're not subscribed to my channel, please, I make a damn near daily content. I'm trying. I did make a video today. I was trying to get my stream together and I have my other job, blah, 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 blah. So we have a lot to get into. I haven't heard from Tommy. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I have and I can't say anything. Ooh, I don't know. But I have it up. I have BG on the scene up also. We're just waiting. We have a lot to get into. I have some videos to play. I have some updates for you, Sheepdog Neon. Hey, welcome back, I guess. I don't know. I guess you've been busy. Cool. I haven't been gone too long, like a week. Act like it's been like 13 years since I've seen you. What's up? So I did a little test and I want you guys' honest opinion about it, right? I did a little test, Greg, and I think I'm going to get a couple people to help me. So last week I streamed Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I didn't do it yet to Saturday's stream, but Wednesday and Friday's stream, I clipped out 7. Hey, King Fixer, what's up? I didn't even see you because your name is Gray. So my brain doesn't see it. That's the Jew in me looking for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit. Look, it's Rebby. What's up, Rebby? So I pulled an Asmongold and I took certain clips from my stream of like me saying something or not necessarily reusing other people's content to like watch the video, but when I had like about the bananas and rice bullshit, I've been thinking about that bananas and rice for like 4 fucking days now. I'm just trying to figure out what the combination is. Like, anyways, so I took those clips and I made 8 videos and scheduled them out throughout my channel, like in record time. When I say in record time, I did all 8 thumbnails, titles, descriptions, hashtags, everything in like 2.5 hours. Ramsey, 2.5 hours of videos, or 2.5 hours worth of editing and stuff. I made 8 fucking videos and got them on my channel, Rumble and YouTube, scheduled out. So did you guys like that? Should I try to like put the live chat on there so you guys can see your conversation? But then you're on my stream on the video. Maybe you don't want to be, Didn't I get in a weird situation where you said something fucked up and now it's on the stream forever? It's on the VOD. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. If you guys think about that, let me know what you think. I'd like to get your opinion on that. Hey, sounds gay. This guy needs to chill with the Adderall. I've never had an Adderall in my life. I'm a streamer. I'm an entertainer, and this is called. I know you're probably not used to it because a lot of streamers just go, "All right, live. Hey guys, yeah, let's just hit let's stream," and then they turn their camera off and then go do something else and they come back later. I'm an entertainer. If you don't like it, don't let what my grandpappy used to say, right? And I never called him that, but he used to say, "Don't let." What was there? I gotta get this shit right. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Oh, I got that shit. That was good. I did it. So Tony P in the house. So I know. I'm cool with trolls. I don't mind trolls. I'm very different than other streamers who have sounds Jewish. Yeah. I everything I do is Jewish. But I think I'm gonna start doing that every stream. I'm gonna collect some clips from the stream, maybe even tonight, and then put those on my channel. So in addition to that, I'm also doing the timelines. Hey, incidentally, you saw my latest couple videos, right? Where I did like not just a timeline of things, but like a breakdown of like the flag burning, and then a breakdown of Ilhan Omar marrying her fucking brother and all that stuff, right? I did. If you have any suggestions, don't be shy. Like seriously, don't say it in chat here because I'm never gonna see it. Chat goes so fast as we get going through the night, and there's a couple hundred people here. So send me a message if you have some ideas. If you're in the Discord, leave it in the Discord and tag me in it. I'll see it. I'm looking for what would you like for me to make some videos on? And if you want to give me a list of shit because that's the kind of person you are, hey, I will take your list. I will. Tony P, having a good day, bro? Are you good, Tony? How's the weather? Hey, can everybody type in the chat the lowest that it got for your city so far as temperature? I'm just curious.
Back to the chaos in Minneapolis and to a Fox News alert. Multiple sources telling Fox News' Bill Melugin, Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino, and some, not all, Border Patrol agents are leaving Minneapolis as soon as tomorrow. More on that as we get it. But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stop it so soon, but did you say negative? You didn't mean the negative, right? Polly? Just 29. Wait a minute. Negative 29? Yo, I'm not in the business of telling women what to do. I learned my fucking lesson, ladies, a long time ago. I pick my battles, and arguing with you is not one of them. Nope. However, Polly, I believe God is telling you it's time to move to fucking Texas. And I'm sure, even though I don't know her all that well, I'm sure your sister would fucking agree with me. Just saying. Why would you live in fucking Siberia? What the fuck? You live right down the street from Santa? Is that you live in I mean, what's worse? Being in negative 29 degrees, or like I had a phone call today with a fellow content creator person that I won't name, and he lives in a really, really hot place as well. So do I. And we were talking about how when you open the door in August where we live, which is not the same place, but we live in hot boxes, basically. When you open the front door from an air conditioned into 125 degrees, a wave of heat actually slaps you in the face. It doesn't just like absorb into you like you would think. It physically hits you. We were talking about that. So what's worse, that or negative 20? Negative 29 is way worse. I'm sorry.
But in the meantime,
let's do a
big
poll.
talking point on the left has been that all of this has never been about immigration. with states like California and Texas, illegal immigration population far above that of Minnesota. But we're digging into why this chaos is happening in Minnesota, but not other places.
Governor Walz, Mayor Fry, and all Democrat leaders should turn over all criminal illegal aliens current.
Do the poll, do the poll, do the poll. You, do the poll. I'm talking to you. Hey, you, cutie pie. Yeah, see? I say your name and you know I'm talking to you. Tony P, shut up. Cutie pie, do the poll. I absolutely was not talking to Tony. Not today, at least. I mean, pink shorts. I mean, how do you think I'm going to react? Pink shorts. What's up? Ugh.
Incarcerated in their prisons and jails to federal authorities, along with any illegal aliens with active warrants or known criminal histories for immediate deportation. If Governor Walz and Mayor Fry implement these common sense cooperative measures that I will add have already been implemented in nearly every single other state across the country.
I don't know why people don't like her. People talk mad shit about Caroline Leavitt. And I don't understand. Because, I mean, I seem to recall that we at one time had a situation where we had this thing, and I don't know how to explain it in words, but we had this thing that was up there, and it just was the most, I don't know, odd looking. It just reminded me so much of something else. I'm trying to find it to show you. It's very, very important. I this is like this is live TV, you know what I mean? Just give me a second. No, it's got to be under this. Oh, here we are. I don't know why anybody would ever complain about the wonderful job that this young lady, you know, she's like not, what, she like 29 or something? She's doing a great damn job, because you know why I know she's doing a great job? Let me remind you all. What the fuck was wrong with me? Well, let me remind you all of something that you may have forgotten about. Oh, not so fucking bad now, huh? Huh? Are you gonna fucking complain? Are you really gonna fucking complain after this shit? Okay, sorry.
Customs and Border Patrol will
See? YouTube video. See what that? Hi, YouTube. And that's where the video ends.
not be needed to support ICE on the ground in Minnesota. ICE and local law enforcement can peacefully work together, as they are effectively doing in so many other states and jurisdictions.
The numbers back that up when it comes to states working with the feds. A recent report shows Texas and Florida are the top two states for ICE arrests. Is that because those areas cooperate with the feds?
Yeah, that's because even though I live in Houston, right? And even though I live in a liberal city run by a mayor who's a liberal, the last mayor was the liberal and the mayor before him was a liberal. Our representative was Sheila Jackson Lee. You know whose district I live in? You know that guy waving the cane at Trump, Al Green? I live in his district. I was actually considering, this is going to make a lot of you happy and a lot of you scared. I was considering at one time running against him for his seat. Yeah, that's right. Me running against him. Because I would destroy him in a debate. He would send his goons to probably take me out. You know? Like, Epstein time. You know. So, I was going to destroy him. And then he got redistricted and lost his seat. I was like, ah, so we have all that going on, right? But I saw 12 ICE vehicles in a row, like down I-10 here, because I live right close to that. I-10 goes from, California to South Carolina, so that's not doxing me in any way. So, the people who are in charge of my city have to answer to Greg Abbott. The people in charge of Orlando and Pensacola and Miami and let me see if I can say, Hialeah and Fort Lauderdale, they have to answer to who? Oh, that's right, Ron DeSantis. Good luck with that shit. Did you know I'm older than him? He makes me feel like I haven't done shit with my life.
Federal government on enforcement. Joining me now, former acting ICE director Jonathan Fahey. Jonathan, let's just clarify the talking point and the reality. The talking point is that all of this is going on in Minnesota for political reasons, and that they're not concentrating resources, DHS, into places like Texas and Florida where there are more illegal immigrants. But the stats show, in fact, there are. Who's that? Jesse? Jesse. I would do way worse than that. He would be like jumping over the podium at me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I already had a speech planned where I called him boy and stuff. Oh, man. Oh, because I don't give a shit about this language. When I was growing up, right? Okay, I have a little trophy. Okay, I would show it to you, but my whole damn name is on it, right? I have a little trophy that's like this big. And it's like a T-ball trophy. That's how long ago it was. A T-ball. You know what T-ball is? Ball on a stick. And they hit the ball off the stick, I don't know. Maybe you don't live in America and you have no idea what T-ball is. Not any kind of tea, Brits. Not the drinking type. So T-ball, I have a trophy. You know why I have if it's from 1985, you know why I have a trophy from T-ball from 1985? You want to know why? Because we fucking won. That's right. Because we won. You know what the losers got? Pizza Hut pizza party. That's it. No fucking trophy. No ribbon. No commemorative t-shirt. No picture. Because you had to go to like fucking develop that shit and drop that shit off and then disposable cameras. Some of you, do you realize a lot of us are so old that we all know what a disposable camera is and how you like wind it and it makes that sound and you like give it to the guy and he gives you back pictures and half of them you're like, fuck. Do you understand that most of the people under the age of like, say like 25 or 30 have no idea what the fuck I just said? Did you know that? And then you get a perfect picture, but like your thumb is in it. And it's like a shadow of your thumb, right? Or the worst thing for me is I have a beautiful picture. Oh, it's me and some hot little chick. And either the lighting is like makes both of our faces completely black or we both have red eye, like Satan, the people now don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. See, another video. See, that's how that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make your own fucking content and then splice in other people's content. That's the name of the game. Even T-Sply, other people, JD Delay, other people, Benny Johnson, everybody, all the content creators, they use other people's content. They just take what someone else has said or interview or whatever, and then they make it their own. You have to make it your own. If you don't make it your own, it's like in wrestling, and I'm gonna compare a lot of shit to wrestling, so get used to it. A lot of people come in. I've seen it in the training center. They come in and they go, look, this is my dream. I'm going to be the next Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. And they last for 45 minutes of the first training session. They say they're hurt. They hurt their arm or their leg or whatever. They're going to leave and they never come back. And then they just buy a ticket. So that's what some people should do here. They should just buy a fucking ticket and leave the journalism and leave the
content creation to people who actually have the creative pulse and the creative ingenuity and the know-how to make good content. I don't make the best videos. I know. I try to level my lack of video editing with comedy and other things. I'll see something funny. That's why I think like I've been on a roll in a lot of my streams. I might go back in time with my stream VODs and pull out certain clips, you know, from past streams, because I really think that I got something here and I don't want to give it up. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part, and I want, and this is hard for me because on one hand, I want to do whatever I need to do to advance my situation here, advance my family, make this my full-time job maybe, right? But at the same time, I have a whole lot of integrity that I can't get over. I keep trying to ignore it, but I just can't. I like to help people. I don't want to lie to anybody or be dishonest. I'm not a liar. I don't like liars. If you lie to me, our relationship is over because I can't trust you. I had this conversation with my kid. Don't lie to me, because at some point you're going to need me to back you up. You're going to need me to trust what you're saying because you're telling the truth. And if you always lie to me, how am I going to know in that instance that you're telling me the fucking truth? And you know what? I never ask for anything from anybody. The people who gift subs, the people who come in here, the people who donate to me, the people who, you know, super chat me or whatever, the people who continuously support me with money. Colleen, oh my God, Colleen gave me so much money. It's unreal. And I paved it forward. I helped out a lot of people during the Christmas time, you know, one in particular. So, and then the things we got for Dean Teeter and stuff, it was my pleasure. It was my idea. I was going to do it by myself, but I wanted to include other people. Maybe that was a good idea. Maybe it was a bad idea. It doesn't matter to me because, you know, did Dean get the stuff? Yes. Is it working out? Yes. Have I talked to him like this week and he's rocking and rolling with it? Hell yeah, he is. Is he still a bastard? Just a little bit. I love you, Dean. I'm just kidding. What's up, Tin Man? So I'm going to try to do my best to make content as regularly as fluidly as possible. You know, I'm also working on getting an AI thing that will analyze my gaming streams and pull out clips. So Ramsey, I don't know if you're hearing me. He's probably walking around with his headphones on and he just heard his name and he was like, what the fuck? Ramsey, we'll be playing some games soon because I'll be, remember I told you I was going to be, you know, getting some clips. See, I knew he was walking around with his headphones on. So we'll be playing some Warzone, recording some clips, maybe even not. I don't even have to be live. I just have to record the thing and upload it as a private VOD. And then like Ramsey, check out eclipse.gg. Eclipse.gg is an AI thing that analyzes your stream. I'm not trying to sell anybody on it. I'm going to get it for me. It's super expensive. You know what I mean? You don't want it. It's super expensive. I already got Polly on this other platform AI, some editing stuff, and it's pretty dope. I really like it. So I hope you've been liking my videos. I'll keep posting them. I thought the banana and rice thumbnail made me laugh for like, oh my God, I laughed for like 3 hours. It's just funny.
Are more arrests happening in Texas and Florida? So why don't the streets look like they do in Minnesota?
Yeah, exactly. They've had 40,000 people arrested and deported from Florida. And it is all political, but not the way they're making it seem. It's political because of people like Fry and Walz insisting on these sanctuary cities doing everything they can to thwart ICE and make their job harder, thereby inviting more ICE agents in. So
what's up, Rumble?
It's political, but on their part, and they
I'll see you over there.
This fight. And your earlier conversation with Julian was just spot on about democracy. Our democracy can't work if laws are not enforced. But remember what Minnesota is doing. The most important part of the Democrats' open border scheme is to keep the illegal aliens here for electoral reasons. That's all this is about. They don't care about keeping ICE out. They care about keeping illegal aliens here. And that's what it's about, but it's politics, but on the other side.
Sparta Brander, did you see my response? Did you see what I said? Did you read what I said back to that comment you made? Mickey Mo, I am not sure. because the bad weather didn't really affect that region, that corner of the United States. You know what I'm saying? It's still cold, but it's always cold. It's fucking Oregon.
The mechanical
It's
detail
always cold.
that makes the numbers disproportionate in terms of presence on the streets of Minneapolis versus.
Hey, Smarter Brander, go look at what I wrote back to you and then come back, okay?
Say the streets of Dallas is that if a locality hires an ICE detainer, then it only takes one ICE agent to pick up a criminal illegal alien from a jail. But if you, like they do with under Jacob Frye in Minneapolis, release the criminal back on the streets, now it takes a team to go get that guy on the streets. But I do want to ask you about this breaking news.
Hey, Fixer, thank you for reposting my stream. I appreciate it, bro. Hey, if you're not not subscribed, but like following on X, King Fixer, you literally, seriously, hey, everybody in the chat, seriously, you're missing out. This dude. I made an AI video of Tommy and Travis. I'll call him Tubby. But Travis boy, I made one like of Tommy putting the hat on him and shit.
Jonathan, Greg Bovino and some Border Patrol might be leaving Minneapolis
What's up, John?
as soon as tomorrow. It's hard to interpret that. I would have to think the mob, the chaos, the agitators,
I don't know.
the insurgents.
I think you have to
take
go
that as a victory.
Yeah, that would be a concern that they take it as a victory. But one way of looking at it, they've been very effective. I think they've removed 3,000 people.
Jesse, I was chilling, like I checked my phone, wow, and like JD Delay followed me. I was like, what the fuck? It's a weird feeling when someone that you watch all the time follows you back. It's like, whoa.
During the surge, so they've really got most of what they initially went in there for. And maybe during that call between President Trump and Governor Walz, there were some assurances of some cooperation between ICE and the local officials, and maybe that's part of the deal. Hey, because you're right. All you need is one guy to get him out of a jail. And Todd Lyons was talking about the other day on Fox that you need 10 to 15 agents now, because now you need agents to protect agents. And it's still far more unsafe. So hopefully they're getting cooperation. But, they have been very effective putting all this aside in terms of arresting illegal aliens and criminally illegal aliens in Minnesota.
Yeah, but you go into the streets to arrest these guys with a team of 10 or 15, and then you also have to protect your own flank from the rioters in the streets. You have to protect yourself from, I don't know, the trash cans, the armed rioters, and so forth, the brick throwers, the car rammers. It's just a spiraling situation based upon the idea that you won't enforce democratic laws. We'll see if that changes. We'll see if Walz and Frye actually violate their own sanctuary city policies now to hand over the final remaining violent criminals, illegal aliens, to the federal government. Jonathan, thank you so much for your time.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube.
Who in the hell is that?
And can you believe it? I got to go to college too.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Populism is popular, always has been, always will be. It's good to be a nationalist. You should want the best for your nation. The last thing you want is to have a president or a leader who's subservient to other countries other than your own. And you had that, of course, with Joe Biden, and that's why Joe Biden never appeared in public. He never got out of his little hermetically sealed bubble. Every single time it led to catastrophe, people screaming at him, yelling at him. He couldn't even do phone calls at the White House. Remember Let's Go Brandon happening? Remember this famous
clip? Thank you to all of our partners.
Is it 2021?
Oh my God, it's just such an unbelievable moment.
Chanting.
Brandon, you also told me, as you can hear the chants from the crowd, let's go Brandon.
It's so funny. You don't watch that clip. I need to just watch that clip every single morning. Just like, get the people going. Joe Biden could never. I mean, could you imagine if Joe Biden went to this NASCAR race and what the people would chant at him? And there were whole stadiums chanting FJB, chanting Let's Go Brandon, all throughout America. Joe Biden could never do this. This is Donald Trump. This is Trump in the year 2020, walking out for the national championship football game, college football game, right before COVID hit. Listen to the sound of the crowd. Listen to the people. This is after all the impeachments, and this is after a rough go, let's just say, for the first term. It's been a lot of ups and downs, a big roller coaster, and still, it's got to be one of the loudest arena cheers in a very, very long time. One with him, President Trump then ran mobs through all of our cities and burnt them to ashes, and they were able to rig elections and get that man, beloved by the people, out of office. So all I'm trying to say here is that President Trump, in these moments, is at his best. When you can see how popular populism is. This is the Super Bowl.
Travis is the one with the bomber jacket with all the patches on there. The one that looks like Gilligan and Skipper had a kid together with each other. That guy.
Last year, for instance, listen to the crowd, same thing. After everything they did to that man, crowd, the same thing. Here's President Trump walking onto the field before the Super Bowl last year. Meeting some of the law enforcement there. Orleans, Donald Trump, just beloved. Everyone cheering for him. And obviously, something that didn't happen to President Trump's arch rival, the arch rival being also in the audience, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift got booed. See if you can tell the difference here at the Super Bowl 1 go. Taylor Swift sitting there. Yeah. Known Satanist, Ice Spice, little demon, witch.
Have y'all seen Taylor Swift's ass? This is a trick question. It's a trick question. Have you anybody seen her ass? Have you seen her ass? That's why Carla, that's why it's a trick question. Her legs just meet at her waist. There is no ass.
Taylor Swift here in the video says, "What's
I just insulted Taylor Swift's ass.
going on?" The whole stadium boos.
If she gets mad, I'm fucking rich. That's another video right there.
Sure, I think she didn't know that she was on the Jumbotron. Total and complete humiliation. Anyway, the Super Bowl last year, while it certainly had some politics around it, decided to play it really, really safe. But the Super Bowl this year is not doing that. For instance, the halftime show performer, somebody that nobody's ever heard about, and who makes music that nobody listens to, not in this country, so unpopular, in fact, that he refuses to play in America because he's scared that the only people that will show up to his concerts are criminal aliens, don't belong in this country. Bad Bunny plans to use Super Bowl halftime show to honor queer icons and wear a dress. Yay! Bad Bunny says he didn't include U.S. tours because he fears that ICE will raid his concerts because his music is so bad. Yeah, President Trump, they don't know what the F they're doing. He was talking about Israel, but could have been also talking about the NFL. Bad Bunny is a...
and at one point,
like
those
really
demons that...
creepy, demonic, and satanic themes to what he's doing. He's a cross-dresser, it's transgender, Bad Bunny. Got it? Okay, here's Bad Bunny also in a dress. Great. And doesn't stand for God Bless America or the national anthem. Cool, man. Great. Disrespecting America by sitting down and then demanding on SNL that every American learn Spanish so that they can listen to him. Got it?
Yeah, I'll pass. I already know Spanish.
The View loves that. They say that they freaked out on our clip. We interviewed DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, and she said she's going to do ICE raids in the Super Bowl anyway. They lost their minds. Trump slams ridiculous decision to have Bad Bunny do Super Bowl halftime show. They also, though, have tripled down the woke NFL. They've hired anti-Trump Green Day, who sing "I'm not part of a MAGA agenda," attacking the president. NFL risks Trump's fury again for controversial choice. Bunch of 50-year-olds dressing up with eyeliner. It's really sad. They keep going. They have now a bunch of other woke artists that will be performing there. Brandy Carlisle. Don't know who that is, but Well, apparently she's a Norwegian activist who's like incredibly woke. And President Trump says, I've had enough of it. I won't do it anymore. Trump to ditch Super Bowl, blast halftime performers. Green Day and Bad Bunny, I am anti-them. The NFL has filled out its roster of halftime entertainment with some more notable anti-Trump acts in the show business, and President Trump is choosing to spend his time elsewhere. In an interview with the New York Post, Trump made it clear that he detests Puerto Rican rapper Bad Bunny, who takes shot at U.S. immigration policy, as well as longtime pro-leftist anti-Trump group Green Day. I'm anti-them. I think it's a terrible choice. It doesn't show, all it does is sow hatred. It's terrible, Trump said. All that being said, Trump insists that the musical acts are not the reason that he's skipping the Super Bowl. It's just too far away. I would go, but I've gotten great hands at the Super Bowl. They like me, Trump said. I would go if it was a little bit shorter. But this year's Super Bowl is being held at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Trump's dislike of Bad Bunny likely stems from large part from the rapper's new anti-Trump song attacking U.S. policies. I want to apologize to the immigrants in America. This country has nothing to do with immigrants. This country has nothing to do with Mexicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Venezuelans, the community has. Whatever. Who cares? Trump tells the Post that he is skipping the Super Bowl and slams the performers. I'm anti. Okay.
I'm gonna have to delete this part out of the stream.
So hatred. I think it's a terrible choice.
That's okay. I'll have to delete this part out of the stream.
Who can blame him?
So this won't be a part of the video.
Shame.
Okay.
The Super Bowl could have just had a country music act. That's the most popular genre in America by a mile. And even if they'd pick like a Zach Bryan or something like that, like it would have been way more popular.
Hey, if Tommy goes live, or if like Shane or not Tina Kotex, or no, that's about it. Those three. If one of those goes live, don't be shy. Let me know.
Popular with them, whatever the hell this is going to be.
Hey, can you like the stream for me?
It's going to be just an absolute nightmare.
And share it. Subscribe to my channel.
But it will probably provide plenty of content for YouTubers, so maybe I'm in for it. Just too bad.
I'm probably gonna have to delete this section of the stream. It'll copyright me, but that's okay. It'll be worth it. 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 It'll be worth. I promise. It'll be worth it. Are you ready? Are you ready? It'll be worth it. It'll be. I'll just to clip out of it. I'll just leave this to the chat. It'll be worth it. Rebby, are you watching? It's very important. Tony, I need you to pay attention. It's very important. So this is very important. You guys ready? Anyways, all right.
Department is investigating Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey for allegedly impeding law enforcement efforts on the ground.
Overnight, we witnessed yet another face-off between
I'm sorry. I don't apologize for that. Buck Taylor Swift. You thought I was gonna apologize, huh? Fuck her. If she gets mad, I'm famous and rich. Well, maybe not famous, but I'm rich because a bunch of her fucking stupid little fans will come watch my videos and not realize that they're buying me a fucking Ferrari by doing so.
Protesters and federal officers.
It seems like we have another situation. If we turn the camera, they're now telling the crowd to move back.
Actually, I already drive a nice car, so I like my car. I probably wouldn't get I probably wouldn't change my car. I'm a fan of my ride. I got a mom mobile.
Progressive Democrats, meantime, were in Minneapolis today, rallying around protesters, claiming the Trump administration is to blame for the chaos.
There is no modern precedent for this level of federal overreach, violence, lawlessness carried out in the name of immigration enforcement. This is not routine enforcement. This is not about public safety. This is not even about immigration.
Later, protesters pounding on this officer's car, who drew his weapon as they drove through. DHS DHS says 12 anti-ICE protesters were arrested for assaulting law enforcement. This suspect arrested for allegedly breaking into an FBI vehicle and stealing a rifle.
When do you think Governor Walz knew about this fraud?
From the very beginning. He was running for governor in 2018 when there were prosecutions going on.
And what was the Walz administration?
I have a blacked out SUV. Black rims, everything black. Sports edition, the whole, well, kind of. The whole thing, the whole package. Yep.
Response.
They actually did nothing when they got into office.
President Trump says Tim Walz just called him and requested to work together. In response, Trump said Tom Homan has said, we want any and all criminals a minute.
Hey, Unchained Raven. Am I ready for this shit yet? Oh my God. I think you're in the wrong chat, bro. I don't like people with that kind of fucking attitude. You need to watch your fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck if you don't care. Go watch somebody else. I don't need you.
Minnesota has in their
What's up,
possession.
Joe?
Walz knows he's in the wrong, so he's
I'm ready, bro.
See Trump's statement. Governor Tim Walz called me with the request to work together with respect to Minnesota. It was a very good call, and we actually seem to be on a similar wavelength. I told Governor Walz that I would have Tom Homan call him and that we are looking for any and all criminals that they have in their possession. The governor, very respectfully, understood that, and I will be speaking to him in the near future. He was happy that Tom Homan was going to Minnesota, and so am I. We have such tremendous success in Washington, D.C., Memphis, Tennessee, and New Orleans, Louisiana, and virtually every other place that we have touched. And even in Minnesota, crime is way down, but both Governor Walz and I want to make it better. President Donald J. Trump.
I don't know why Tim Walz now is bending the knee.
But it's getting wild.
Yeah,
People are dying.
Wild. It's getting very, very wild.
He's freaking encouraging it.
So let's see what the liberals and these people out there protesting will do tonight. But it was insane last night.
That's weird. I'm not a little boy. I'm a grown man. I'm probably older than you are. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. See, people who don't know and like coming here for the first time, they think, you know, here's your little 5 seconds, dude. Hey, everybody look at me. Hey. It's cool. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hey, usually, I mean, I think you should super chat me if you're going to insult me, but you remember that those people were coming in here and like super chatting me in order for them to like cuss me out? That's appropriate. If you'd like to super chat me in order for me to read your rant against me, I find that to be very acceptable.
Are those ICE in the building? Are those protesters? I don't know what's going on here. Who's trying to barricade the building? Minneapolis PD standing around and watches wires smash window. Oh, they're assaulting security guards. Oh, that's hotel
crazy.
Security.
You weak bitch!
That's crazy. Tamek, what's up?
Oh, okay. So they are assaulting them because the ICE agents are in this hotel. So they're
What the hell are they gonna come in there and do?
I don't know. Get shot.
Bro, I don't understand why they doing this shit and oh no, somebody got shot. What the hell are y'all expecting to happen?
I mean, they're just doing their job. It's cold outside and they have to deal with this crap. This is once again outside the hotel.
He probably got cut on some glass. He got a flashbang in his hand. Oh yeah, he ain't playing around. He gotta get that shotty.
Bro, look how much damage they did in this hotel.
Are you threatening to dox the 3-time Golden Gloves fucking boxing champion? Good luck. Tony, get him. What? Dude, look, man. We're a chill group of people. We're gonna be live all night long. You can chill out and stay, or you can get the fuck out. If you're gonna start talking about doxing people, you have to leave. Well, yeah, but you don't see you're the only one being a cock. Don't you notice that? Like, I stopped the fucking show to address you. You're the only one being a fucking vagina. So if you could stop doing that, that'd be great. Yeah, there is no Joe, I appreciate that, Joe, but there is no real doxing me. As a wrestler, my whole fucking biography is out there. I've been, as soon as I put spandex on under a spotlight in front of strangers, I was doxed. That just happened. I was doxed. Whatever. Oh my God, dude. Oh boy. Well, it's okay. That's why, Paulie, because he sees me and he sees like, well, I don't understand. You don't understand? Go look at some of my videos. I work my ass off on my videos. You know, I gotta stop helping people, but it's not that hard to make videos, guys. You can make videos. You could look, and I'm not saying anything, but with like, I mean this in a very positive way. With literally hardly zero experience, our friend Paulie went from talking about having a channel and interviewing people to now. Paulie, how many videos you got up on your channel? How many are there? Like 3 or 4 maybe? Or is there more than that? So if you want to be a dick, you don't just have to worry about me, dude. You're going to get ripped apart by the entire chat because we all are friends. So yeah, Amy. Right.
Yeah, local businesses suffering.
All right, let me see if Tommy is. Let me text Tommy real quick.
It's ISIS' fault. I don't know, man.
ISIS has been around forever. This is insane.
I'm gonna text Tommy.
I can't believe this is not the America I grew up in, bro. We're having another free webinar. Last time, the room was completely packed. So make sure that y'all grab your spot and meet us there. All right, guys.
I am 100%. Well, for a few things. Number one, I am 100% not in the basement because I live in Texas where we can't have basements. Number two, the only other person that I know that is a basement dweller is my friend T-Sply, who has 2 YouTube plaques for the play buttons. So basement dweller is not really a good insult. Like, you're such a vagina. You know what? Polly, you want to do the honor or let Dean do it? Get fucking rid of this guy. Just fucking leave. Like, Joe, you see how Joe. You see how that? Yeah, yes, Dean, go ahead, do it. See, Joe. See how long you've lasted, Joe. See what it takes to be a complete asshole in the chat and get like removed and shunned. Like, he didn't even have to say anything. All he had to do was sit here and watch and just chill. But now he has to go figure out what else he's going to watch. And now he's going to like, what the fuck did I do? Joe, you come in here all the time and you're a liberal and we disagree, but you conduct yourself better than that. Joe, if you acted like that guy, Joe, I would have gotten rid of you and we would have gotten rid of you just as quick. So I think everybody should give Joe a round of golf clapping applause just for 2 seconds. That's it. That's all you get. Dumb liberal.
We have an extremely cool opportunity coming up this Thursday and this Saturday. We are hosting a free webinar where we're going to teach you guys how to make money on YouTube. We're going to go through exactly what we learned on YouTube over the past 6
Joe, Joe, I tell you what, Joe. You want me to send you a red hat with white writing and it says "Make Canada Great Again"? You send me somewhere I can send that, Joe, and I'll send that hat directly to you. First deportation in a while. What's up, Jim Joe? Yeah, I try to let the trolls stay if they're nice and respectful and shit. Hey, it's hard to find a nice, respectful liberal. Hey, Joe, it really is. Joe, you're a fucking unicorn. Bet you never been called that before.
6 years, and we're going to teach you guys how to get your first 1,000 subscribers in less than 90 days. This information is extremely valuable. Right. We're super excited about this, and we cannot wait to share it with you guys. There's over 1 million YouTubers who make over $100,000 a year. I know that you think that YouTube is like something that's far-fetched, but think about it. If there's 1 million people making over $100,000 a year, and YouTube is growing extremely fast, you can do that too. You just got to learn how to do it. Look at where we started. We did not know anything when we first started YouTube. But it's just like anything. You learn the more you do it. So we're 6 years in now, and we've learned lots of stuff. But the great thing is we're going to give all this information to you guys for free at the webinar this Thursday and Saturday.
We want you to know this is not just about making money. This is about making a difference. Look at this. We went from making videos in our college.
Look. Real quick. I'm going to plug their shit real quick. Seriously, Polly, I'm not even joking. You should go to that webinar. It's free. And they're gonna help you with your channel. You tell them you have a channel, they're gonna go look at it. Polly, I might go do it. I might do this video was posted 49 minutes ago. I might go do their webinar. I'm serious, because I live in their city and I can present them my channel and then meet them and get to know them and maybe go and do a video with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I know what I'm doing, bro. I know what I'm doing. So seriously, like, Dean, you should do it too. Like, seriously, you should do it. Anybody who has like even like a little tiny knack of a desire to be a content creator or anything like that, you should absolutely do this. These guys are awesome. They live like 20 minutes away from me.
Dorm room to meeting people like Charlie.
Same microphone. We're gonna give you 10 bangers, 10 viral banger videos at the end of the webinar that will guarantee to give you subscribers.
I don't need their help.
Views. I promise you, because
with video ideas.
People 10 videos that we told them to do, and they've been monetized.
Multiple people.
Show your boobs. Hey. I'm about to say, get ready, ladies. I'm about to say something you've never heard a man say before. I am not a slut. I am not showing my boobs to nobody without payment. COD, or I guess COB, right? Cash on boob.
If y'all show
not doing it.
You're going to leave with so much information, you'll be very happy that you came. And it's free, so you might as well join us.
Pay me.
I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I understand everyone's upset that people are getting shot, and it's very sad that there's a loss of life. But it's extremely easy to not get shot by ICE. Leave them the fuck alone. I mean, I got to keep it 100. Like, they're not there to bother any citizens. No American citizen.
Did I already show the lady the guy? No, I don't think I can show that because of YouTube, but I watched that. Is that what happened to her? She picked up a flashbang grenade? What in the fuck? Hey, hi everybody. Climatics here. Public service announcement. If you're going to go to these protests and you're going to be out there in the streets, there's a few things that you can do to keep yourself safe. And on that list, if you did not know, is do not pick up grenades. Doing this will not stop a knife attack. If somebody's fully engulfed in fire, doing this like a birthday cake is not going to help. Don't pick up grenades. I can't believe I just fucking said that. I can't believe I just said that. There's another video. Don't pick up grenade. This is going to be it's going to be a big grenade in the thumbnail. Don't pick up fucking grenade. What the fuck? Don't pick up grenades. You know what? There's this thing. It's called natural selection. You probably know what it is. I'm not going to explain it because you're smart. But sometimes things happen to people. It's just the universe correcting itself. You know what I mean? Fucking morons.
Citizen is being harmed.
96% less people are coming. How many women aren't being raped? How many children aren't dying making that journey? How many women and children aren't being sex trafficked into this country every day? How many known suspected terrorists aren't just walking across that border? President Trump and this administration is saving thousands of lives every month. Hard stop. That's just a stone cold fact. I'm just proud to be a part of this. I work with Steve Miller every day. Steve Miller is one of the most brilliant people I've met in my entire life.
I mean, there's been an American loss of life. Multiple young women have died, young boys have died due to the negligence of letting illegals into this country. There's been crimes committed. People are not safe. Drugs coming in, sex trafficking, all type of things that have been going on. And now that we're putting an end to this, we have people in the street. They're people too.
Dean Teeter, I am trying to run a show. You cannot do that to me. I'm going to have a stroke. He sent me something really funny just now. I need a second. I need a second now. Dean Teeter just made me take a short fucking break. I'll be right back.
Okay, if there was a sex offender that was an American citizen on your street, you wouldn't want them there. But just because of their immigration status, you want to defend them and try to keep them here?
You know,
like,
CNN would never say that. CNN would never say that. Actually, I saw a stat. They used to. I saw a stat that they said, I think they...
honestly, like, it's literally called a flash bang. The word bang's in the fucking name. What the fuck?
They found
people are so stupid.
Children in this. No, that's facts. No, that's facts. No, I can pull it up right now.
Later updates claim more than 127,000 such children have been located.
So it might be more than what I thought.
So lots of children are being found at the end of the day and stopped from illegal things. But we don't want to protest for that. We want to protest for things that have been in place since America has been a country.
I mean, and that's the thing.
Under Obama was not a problem at all. If Kamala was doing this right now, would it be a problem? Would there be this amount of outrage? Would people be protesting and doing all of these things?
It is because of the media.
It is because of the media. Then it's also because of the Democrat leaders, though, controlling the narrative. And I remember I said this so many times on the old videos when Biden was still in office and they were letting all those people across the border and we were doing those videos. I was literally saying they're doing this on purpose. One, for the votes, but two, also so that whenever Trump deports them, they're gonna say, "Look how bad he is. Look what he's doing." Even
they want to blame Trump for all jokes aside, guys. Let me say something pathetic right quick. So prophetic? What is it? Is it prophetic or prophetic? Whatever. Let me say something smart, okay? This entire thing happened because of Barack Obama. I don't know if he meant to start some race war, but back in the 90s and the early 2000s, like before Obama, like no, I didn't even notice what color my friends were, rather like, let alone like segregating us all into our own little, like the gay people were left alone. You know who hates trans people the most? Gay people. You know who hates us being called Nazis the most? Nazis. It's so, you know how you like take a real racist guy, like a I don't want to name any states, but like a real like KKK, Aryan Brotherhood, white nationalist guy, and then you introduce him to me and Dean Teeter and Polly and Rebby. No, don't introduce him to the women, but you introduce him to a couple of us. Like he's gonna be like, y'all are not. We're not the same kind of. Those people, like I'm Jewish. They want me to. They want to hang me right next to the black guy. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know if you know this, but I'm white, but I'm not that kind of white. I'm Lithuanian. So it's like, where the fuck do I fall? Like I've said it before, and I will say it again. I might say this every stream just to get the message out. I've been looking for white privilege for 47 years. I ain't found that shit yet. You know what I did find though? I found that I am literally the only race on planet Earth that's not allowed to be proud of being that race. You know how I know that? I'm proud to be Mexican. Cool. I'm proud to be Chinese. Cool. I'm proud to be black. Cool. I'm proud to be Scandinavian. Cool. Any word. I know Scandinavian, you're going to say, well, that's white. But I didn't say the word white. Anything. I'm proud to be British. I'm proud to be French. I'm proud to be Persian. Those people proud as fuck. I'm proud to be African. But as soon as you say I'm proud to be white, all of a sudden I better go put on my hood. My You know what I'm saying? And get my Klan rally shit. It's like all of a sudden, I'm not allowed. What's it like? What's it like to be able to be proud of your heritage and who you are? Because apparently I saw a girl I was going to make a video. I saw some dumbass liberal woman saying that, I can't believe she said this, that Ramsey, get this shit. She said that white people invented racism and slavery. What? White people ain't even been around that long. Those are the same people that think that Jesus was white, maybe. I don't know. That's so weird.
Even though Obama or any other president would have done the same thing.
Well, Tom Homan is on his way to Minnesota, and he said he's gonna be directly operating these ICE operations. Here's more clips and more footage of what they
hammer.
This is what they were doing to the hotels where the ICE agents were laying their heads.
Nice, Pac-Man.
Yeah, let's just destroy the property. That'll show them.
And this is a hot take, Pac-Man, but being a independent is astronomically closer to being a conservative Republican than it is to being a liberal Democrat. You are halfway to Mar-a-Lago. And let me tell you, it's a short road too. I'm telling you, it was a fucking short road, because the only other person I ever wanted to vote for was Ron Paul. That probably makes you really happy, Pac-Man, to hear that. Not Rand Paul, not really, but his dad. Oh, mwah. But that wasn't gonna happen. He didn't have the Donald Trump. What's a good word for it? Chutzpah. You know what I mean? Chutzpah? No.
And even people that are in Minnesota right now streaming these events,
Rosie O'Donnell's
getting
fat.
attacked. They said Antifa attacked this guy. So this could be anybody.
This is a streamer?
Yeah, this was pretty crazy.
Oh, okay. All right, what's good? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You just gotta punch me in my car. Let me.
He started whooping his ass on Tito.
These are catching these.
Yeah. Oh, he getting jumped.
Double teaming.
See, this is why you gotta ride around with that strap, bro.
This is the stuff that's happening.
I gotta keep it 100, bro.
Now I don't know if they were Antifa, but they said they were.
I gotta keep it 100.
Do the poll.
Bro.
Yeah,
if they would have got shot,
Do the
by
poll.
ICE,
Do the poll.
I'm
What do
not
we do?
posting nothing. Y'all shouldn't be out there in the first place.
What we do?
As I've said before, it's extremely easy to not get shot by ICE. It is extremely easy. Y'all out here beating up everybody that's not on your side. Somebody come put their hands on me, may God be with them. And I'm not even a violent guy. I don't even like violence. I don't promote violence. I'm actually against violence, but I'm not.
I am the opposite of everything he just said. I'm happy with violence. I promote violence. I like violence. And I want to be violent. That, my friends, is why I stay my happy ass at the fucking house. Because I'm violent. Isn't that good though? Honestly, isn't that good to have come full circle in life and realize that I am a violent son of a bitch and I should probably stay the fuck home? And that's why I do this. If I didn't do this, I'd be getting in fucking trouble. I've grown so much as a person. Unreal.
Not above it. The invasion of City Church was even worse than we thought. Agitators blocked stairs so parents were unable to get their children at Sunday school. One told a kid, "Do you know your parents are Nazis? They're gonna burn it."
Wow.
Yeah.
Now there's right and there's wrong here. There's right and there's wrong here.
So these people that went to the church said, "Nah, y'all can't get y'all's kids."
No one admits, people in our space do, but the mainstream media will never ever admit when the left goes too far with things. It's only the right can go too far. And then the people who are in like independent media and everything, we're still saying like, yeah, the church thing, yeah. People were saying that they were Christians and condoning what happened in the church, which doesn't even sound right, but a bunch of like conservatives that was strong or Republicans that was strong went to a church and did something, I would not condone that at all. But that doesn't even sound like something that would happen because it would not happen.
Steve Kerr called the arena atmosphere in Minneapolis today one of the most bizarre, sad vibes he's ever experienced in a game. Warriors blew out the Timberwolves. All I felt was their group was suffering. Man, they asked Anthony Edwards, does he care? You think Anthony Edwards give a shit?
What did he say?
He said, oh man, I don't really know what's going on. I ain't on social media, but I pray for them people. Me and my family pray for them people. That's the same dude that paid his baby mama to take care of his child because he didn't want it.
Yeah, man.
He
don't give a damn about his own seed.
This is why it's the media's fault, because the Democrats, the Democrat leaders, they can say what they want to say. But if the media just kept it 100 and was like, nah, this is wrong, then everybody around the world would be like, hey, this is wrong. But if it's pushed through the media and everybody's seeing this and they really are believing this crap, then it's the media's fault.
Yeah.
So that's why I just blame them, and I blame people like this.
I think they're working in coercion together.
So Steve Kerr and Stephen Curry said something about it. Light-skinned brother.
It's beautiful to see how many people are protesting ICE.
I like Steph Curry. I don't agree with his politics, though.
I don't really care about his politics. These people are extremely rich. Of course, they're going to say the popular thing. They want to keep making money.
Yesterday was rough. It's been rough, I know, out here. And you can kind of feel it when we got here, 2 days ago. The protests that were going on downtown, it was amazing to watch the turnout and peaceful protests and the unified voice that was here. And you feel like that would kind of turn the tide, to a more positive direction. And you wake up in the morning and you see what happened.
So do y'all think he knew what happened in that church? No.
Ooh.
Does he know that they were holding kids hostage?
I don't think he knew that.
I don't think he knew that. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Do you think he would have said something differently if he did?
No, I don't
think
know.
So. Bro, you have to realize,
the same thing.
You have to realize, these people make money. They're the most popular athletes in the world. They're gonna take the popular position. It's popular to be a liberal. Yeah. It's profitable. You think they're gonna say something that's gonna make them lose the money?
But you know what's funny? It's only popular online and stuff because Trump won the popular vote.
Bro, they're saying shit for money. This is a profitable stance to take.
Man, going back to, I think her name is Renee Good, and today, man, it's just sad, man. It's scary. Okay. Somebody's got to step up and be adults because, man, 2 people have died for no reason.
They did die for no reason.
Yeah, and I agree. It's still sad, but it's also
people are dying.
Not smart.
It's very sad. They died for no reason. What reason were you out there? You have no reason to be out there. They died for no reason. He's right. Yeah. He's 100% right.
It's just
in the worst statement of the whole week.
We have got children in Minnesota hiding in their houses, afraid to go outside. Many of us grew up reading that story of Anne Frank. Somebody's going to write that children's story about Minnesota. And there's one person who can end this now.
That's disrespectful that's disrespectful to Anne Frank and them who are really going through like real persecution for real.
I've heard enough.
You are in America. Enough. Obama would have not done half of what they're doing. No free flights, giving you $2,000-$3,000 to follow the law. And on top of that, that is so disrespectful to Anne Frank and them. What they're really going through. They're going to gas chambers and all these types of things.
Yeah, as it relates to the enforcement that we see right now, let me be clear. They are supposed to do immigration and customs enforcement, not going after U.S. citizens, not going after people that are documented. That is not what they are supposed to do, but that is what they are doing. They are turning us into Nazi Germany by saying they're going to go door to door. They are going after people because of their accent or the color of their skin, because this Supreme Court gave them carte blanche ability to do so. So all we want ICE to do is to do what ICE was created to do, and unfortunately, that's not what they are doing.
That's not true.
Super high IQ Jasmine Crockett here with another high IQ statement. Wow. What are they not doing that they're supposed to do?
They were doing this. Can we show? I wonder if we could get them to do a reaction video to the CNN ride along whenever Obama was in office. What would you say then? Were they doing their job then?
They were in sanctuary cities looking for people.
Doing the exact same thing they're doing right now. Trump did not invent ICE. He did not change the policies of ICE or anything. Tom Homan got the award under Obama. Yeah. It's the same offensive coordinator. Same offense they're running.
I'm so tired of it, man. Actually, my barber, I think he was stationed in Iraq. He was in the military, and they was playing CNN in the barbershop, and everybody was like, yeah, they were just talking about, what liberals talk about. And my barber, he was like, yeah, bro, I was stationed in Iraq, and I know you can't believe none of this shit. I said, why are they complaining? Obama deported more. He said, so you know, huh? I said, yeah. He was like, man, He was like, man, I was stationed in Iraq, man, and I was watching CNN, and they was just like, he's basically saying they was lying about a lot of the stuff that they was putting out back to America, telling people in America, and then the soldiers was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I bet.
Like, man, he was like, he knew it was bullshit. He knew America was doing bullshit when he said the guy that they were looking for out there, he said that he had the same exact weapon they had. I said, they were getting funded. He said, I said, hey, man. So this is all just bullshit, man. I mean, it's kind of scary almost.
We made a change.
Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm tired of it. And they're comparing it to Nazis, and people are agreeing with it. That's really like, how dumb are you? Did people read? Like, that was like one of the most horrific times ever for people. Probably.
It's disrespectful. And it's the same thing like how they do with black people. They're like, oh, it's the same thing what we've been going through. No. It's actually not the same thing. What they were going through back during, Jim Crow and all that, compared to now, come on, bro.
Soda, here we go. Look at this.
You got it?
And you can see this is the Bureau of Prisons, right? This guy isn't even ICE. He doesn't have anything to do with immigration. But because he's a federal officer, he gets sent out there and he has to defend this. Now, if you're a prison officer, honestly, 'tis just a flesh wound, right? Like, let's be honest. But at the same time, it probably doesn't feel good.
Any other form of law enforcement.
Who's hitting the face with a brick? Not a can. He's gushing blood. I didn't see that.
Shot some dude with a beanbag at point blank range was just banging a pan.
And you can see him and they tore everything up.
Now's not the time. You understand? Are you pressed? Are you pressed?
Is only press allowed to be on the street?
Yeah, look at him, bro.
Are you pressed?
Literally 2 guys sitting there.
Then back up. Back up now. Back up.
Yep. Literally just 2 guys holding down the fort. Man. There you go. Poor guy, yeah. It's like, imagine being put in that position. Man. The bloody hand. I know, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is kind of badass. This.
Yeah.
How the fuck would let this happen in America? Well, where's the police? Where are they? Yeah, like cinema? Yeah, bro, like 300, yeah. Dude's huge? Yeah.
Please get back.
Oh. And you see, they keep escalating. They keep moving in, doing the same bullshit they always do. Yes, that not in the video. It's not his hand, it's his nose. That's why he's spitting out blood. So he got hit in the face with something really heavy, and he's taking his mask off to spit out blood. Oh my God. Like, Jesus, man. The guy's a fucking tank. One lone man.
Is everyone pressed?
Oh my God. Give him a medal. Jesus.
Oh my God. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's a motherfucking patriot, man. God damn. The resilience, man, I know.
That's my question for the press. Where is the local PD?
Man. He's right. Yeah, where's the police department? They're out there just totally destroying a building. They're tearing it apart. He's there by himself, bleeding out. Not bleeding out, but like he's bleeding everywhere. And he's all the way there by himself. That's nuts.
PD,
That's my question for the press.
Okay,
Where is the local PD?
Yeah, true.
What's your message to the local PD, sir? No.
Okay.
Well, the mayor.
Very chaotic. Sir, while you're giving messages, what would your message to the protesters that want you out be?
You see, they're all.
No comment. Do you have any comments
Please
to the
get
people that want you out?
Back up. Please give me some room.
Man. Fuck, man. One singular guy. That's nuts, man. Yeah, they're baiting him. I know. They're just trying to ask him questions and get him to say something, right? Obviously. And is this where they throw something at him? Okay, let me see if it is.
You press? Are you press? Get back. Amen. Get back.
And you see, none of this would have happened if they had the police there. None of this would have happened. All of this is completely engineered by the state and by the city. They have caused all of this to happen on purpose because they hope to profit from the chaos. That's the reason. I'm livid Trump is being utterly useless and hanging these guys out to dry. Well, I think that's over now. I do. I think I think today might be the last day. That might be it. Because, oh, this is where it hit him? Okay, let me see if I can watch that again. Jesus. Yeah, look at them. They tore this whole place up. I'll show you how this happened after this. Uh-oh. They got more of the boys in. Like, I mean, look at this. It's like a fucking war zone. Like, and they're just letting this happen. They're letting the entire thing happen for no reason. It's insane. Looks staged? Yeah, I know. It looks like a movie, right? Oh my God. The Wild West. I know. Why is Trump so retarded? That's a great question. Why is he saying borders are over and not the fucking military? I don't know. I'm assuming that this is what I think probably happened. I think that Tim Walz is probably flagging. He's probably like, listen, we've got to come to a deal. There's, you know, people are now destroying all of the places in the city. Everything is chaos. Things are burning. Our officers are being violently attacked. It's basically like he's flagging, yeah, bro, like I think that he's losing momentum. He definitely is. And then it comes out that there's a bunch of people that are in the government that are working with like these anti-federal government, these like insurrectionist people, like the anti-ICE people. Well, I mean, I think that they probably sent Tom Homan down there to negotiate something with him and to coordinate something with Minnesota. I mean, if I had to guess, that's what I would guess. Now, I mean, we'll see what happens, but like, I mean, do you really think, because like as soon as they start burning down their own city, now, like, for example, whenever there are just people that are obstructing ICE, this is something that's basically isolated to the federal government. But when you have random people that are going around downtown, that are destroying property, that are damaging buildings, that are just basically tearing the place up, now it goes beyond that. Now it's a riot. Yeah, isolated? Yeah, I guess so, right? Tim Walz let the BLM riots happen? Yeah, he did. But think about what happened after that. That looked really, really bad. And I think also the reason why I think that's a big reason why he's not doing it again. It's because I don't think anybody wants to have that happen again. I think that people are probably just fatigued from it too. They're probably tired. Jesus. Look at them all. Somebody lighting off fireworks. I live here, trust me, I bet he's lying. I don't care, he's full retard. I bet he lied to the president just to get less feds and escalate it more. I think there's a good chance that happens. I mean, in my opinion, I still think they should charge the guy and go through and criminally investigate all of them. I think that should happen. Because the thing is that the reason why they will only they will only basically concede defeat if they can't win. Like, don't ever forget they were trying to fight you. They were trying to fight you. And so I'm not saying that, oh, well, you know, let's let bygones be bygones. But like, the thing is that whenever you're a fucking an official, like, your goal is to make sure that you're operating in the best interest of the public, right? Your goal isn't to make sure that you're operating in, you know, like some kind of like other ego thing or any other bullshit. You want to make sure that you're doing the right thing for the people that are there. And the fact is that, yes, obviously having a bunch of officers going around constantly, this is chaotic, it's stressful. And also, like, think about it like this. If the resources in Minnesota are sufficient to do the ICE operations that they're doing right now, then if they have the state government working with them, then some of those resources will then become redundant, logically, right? Because you won't need as many of those people because you're going to have the state government that's helping coordinate and cooperate with you. That's the reason why these things happen in the southern states and red states where there's no problems. So as long as you have a solution for this, that's what matters. You think Tim should be executed? I think that if it's found, like, I do think that we should get back to trying people for treason and sedition more often. I really do think so. And I think that capital punishment should be one of the things that's on the list for that. I definitely think so. I think that if you're found to be cooperating with or knowingly allowing money to be sent to a foreign government, especially a foreign government that's oppositional to our own, or a foreign, force that's oppositional, like, for example, that Somalian terrorist group, Al-Shabaab, I think that's the name. Yeah, I think you should be charged for treason, and I think capital punishment should be on the menu there. Absolutely. And honestly, like, the reason why is because that's what you did. This isn't even really like an...
Hey, Amy, I have just a thought for you. You said, hey, are y'all saying that Nick Sorter has been reporting about Bovino being out and illegals are going to get amnesty? That's a big fucking deal. Sounds like Trump caved to Walz. All right. Here it is. I have almost every single one of Donald Trump's books, and I actually read them all. He never caves. He just takes a detour to do something else and then comes back. It's the weave. The weave. He never caves. There's always a reason he's doing everything. We might not be smart enough, especially me. I might not be smart enough to see it every time, but I know it's there. You know what I mean? If Trump is not going to cave to like Vladimir Putin and all these other, like, look what he did to Maduro. We hit them with like a sonic energy weapon that made all the guards like throw up and shit. Did you know that?
Opinion, whenever you do something and you allow resources to be sent to a foreign terrorist organization,
right? It's optics,
that
right?
Is openly, like trying to kill Americans, then yeah, I mean, fuck that. Like, absolutely not. Yeah, not Israel. Well, Israel is an ally of ours. Like, I mean, it is an ally. I mean, you can't compare Israel with like a random terrorist group in Somalia, okay? Like, you can't. And I know some smartass is going to say, yeah, because Israel's worse. And maybe you're right. But like, I think that you're intentionally removing all rational nuance. And you're trying to just make this like, you're trying to make a Reddit argument, right? Yes, obviously Israel is very different than, like fighting, a terrorist organization. Duh, of course.
Oh, all the way. Okay, got it. This is the Minneapolis Police Department. We're all under arrest. Sit down.
You're all under arrest.
Police Department. We're all under arrest.
Oh my God.
Sit down.
Man, I guess maybe they've had enough.
Minneapolis Police Department. You're all under arrest. Sit down on the ground.
Holy shit.
This is a lawful order from the Minneapolis Police Department. This is a lawful order from the Minneapolis Police Department.
Oh my God.
They should do that at Portland.
They finally had enough.
Yeah,
Get
lady.
the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Keep moving. Let's go.
Get the fuck out of here. Just rounding them up.
Agreed, Pac-Man. Yep.
It's about time. Yeah.
Big fan of Cam.
Sorry, girl. It's like Detroit and RoboCop. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, these people went absolutely fucking apeshit. And the St. Paul police turned around to let an anti-ice mob storm a Hilton with agents. Let's see here.
Oh, look, it's St. Paul.
What? What? Guys, there's something wrong. There's something that's really wrong here. The cop roached out. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I bet that's protocol. I bet you're probably not supposed to engage a large mob of people like that until you have other people with you. Like, whenever I've seen police try to go forward and try to disperse a mob, they never interfere with the mob until they have a considerable amount of numbers, right? So he's probably following a protocol. And he's like, oh, all right. Got to get some more guys, you know? It's like, think about it. Do you want to go 50v1? I don't, right? I mean, you don't want to end up like that fucking officer. This guy did 50v1. He's bleeding. So you don't want to have that happen. So until they have overwhelming force, I think it's protocol. Yeah, or at least like a considerable force, absolutely. And yeah, where's the local PD? And where is this here? One cop, that's all? Yeah, one cop, that's all. St. Paul sent while rioters trashed a hotel. So these people went absolutely apeshit. This is what happened to this hotel building. This was before all of this stuff went down. So you can see how everything's normal and everything's fine now, right?
So I did a whole video on the Insurrection Act, right? And it's not a rarity. It's been used several times in history before. It's really not a super huge hard thing. They just do it. So let's fucking go.
So they convinced themselves that ICE.
Paul, thanks for the $5. Victory for the small business owner today. Had 11 protesters' cars towed from my parking lot. Today I warned them and they melted on me. Ah, nice. Paul, you should have recorded their reactions. Thanks for the $5, bro.
Is living in this is staying in this hotel. And so because they've convinced themselves that ICE is staying in this hotel, the logical thing to do would be to break into the hotel, destroy everything in the hotel, smash all the windows, and
Leaning
maybe,
right. Thank you for joining.
Violently assault the people working there. I mean, this is just, I mean, obviously that's what you do, right? Of course. Yes. Yeah, everybody knows this. Right. You see, trying to tell him to stop. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like, do I really want to live in a country where where a roving band of retards just runs around in the fucking downtown banging pots and pans and breaking windows? Do I want to live like that? No, I don't. I think this sucks.
Asmongold lives in Austin, Texas, about 2.5 hours north of me. It's sort of like kind of like mini California at the moment, but he's a patriot. He's based. He really is. He doesn't agree with everything Trump does, but for the most part, he thinks he looks at everything in a logical way. Honestly, he does. He's also a fucking caveman.
Sucks.
And a degenerate.
And
he's got more money than you.
Where's the damn police? The police aren't coming.
True,
they
he
didn't
has.
show up until it was over. You see,
how much more of this video? Oh, there's a lot. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta check on a few things. I'll be back in a second.
What are they doing? This is crazy. Why do we have to live like this? Oh my God. I don't know what, like, in my opinion, you've got to, what they did at the very end is exactly what you need to do. You show up at the police, you're all under arrest, sit down right now. That's it. And then you put every single one of them in jail overnight or maybe for a little bit longer. That's it. Look. Oh my God. Oh. Why do they do this? They think that the reason why they do it is they think ICE officers are in the hotel, so they can prevent ICE officers from getting sleep by, you know, basically just like making a lot of noise so they can't sleep. That's the strategy they're using. Yeah, that's their goal. Funny part, they're accomplishing nothing. Yeah, usually they get the wrong hotel. They're like outside a hotel that nobody's at, and they're just like screaming at it. You see how they're so physically aggressive, too. They're trying to get really close. They're trying to get in the way. They're trying to block the door. You see they're doing a whole lot of this. Yep. I hate these people. I know. Yep, it's what they do. So touchy-feely. They like to touch people. They do. And why are these people not arrested, put in prison? I have no idea why that doesn't happen. I don't. And that's what needs to happen, too. And you see, here we go. Yeah, this is now. Now they're breaking the windows. Oh, boy. Here we go. They want ICE to get less sleep, then complain when ICE is agitated and hostile. Sounds like they want to get more people killed. Well, that's their end goal. Like their strategy, and this is what their strategy is built around. Their strategy is built around creating an untenable, chaotic situation, blaming it on the federal government, and then saying that because they've created this chaotic situation, the only way to solve it is everybody has to leave and let us do what we want. Like, that's basically what their strategy is that they're trying to just basically make it as chaotic, as, unlivable as possible. And hopefully the federal government will think, okay, well, it's just not worth it to go after, right? It's a heckler's vote. Yeah, basically, right? And that's what they're doing. That's the reason why they're doing it. That's their strategy. It's a stupid strategy, but, like, that's what they're doing. Anarchy reigns? Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I would say so. Yep. You see, they're opening the door. Like, what are they doing trying to open the door? What are they doing this for? This is crazy, right? Can the building owners shoot to protect their property? I mean, in this case, I wouldn't really give a shit. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I wouldn't care at all. And arrests take manpower. ICE can't do mass arrests during missions. It takes a couple of guys out of the mission so they can process. Without local cop support, it's untenable. It is. And that's why I was saying that they either need the local police support or they need to bring in the National Guard or the military. There are only two options for this. Like, you can't, because the thing is that if you leave Minnesota and you don't do these arrests, what that does is it tells everybody else in the country that if they don't like this stuff, all you have to do is go out in public and violently attack people, destroy property, and be crazy, and then you're going to get away with it. And that's the big problem. It's that if you let people do this, they will continue to do it worse and worse and worse. And I think that's the main concern, and that's the main problem. And government failure to protect citizens and property? Yeah, it is. It's absolutely a failure. We need all these Korean Giga Chad defending their businesses like the LA riots in the 90s. Well, I'm pretty sure with the LA riots, they had to bring in the National Guard or the military back then too, actually. Yeah, 100%. And Chat's saying I forgot January 6 rioters didn't get arrested until way later. Yeah, but like the reason why it took longer to get the January 6 rioters is because there was such a huge concerted effort to identify all of them. And also a lot of those people weren't masked. They thought that I think that a lot of January 6 rioters didn't really go there to destroy property. It's the same as a lot of these people. They don't really go there to destroy property. It just kind of happens as an outcome of just, you know, having a lot of people in an area and something going crazy or going wrong. I think that's it. It's so bad. My college professor today went on an emotional tirade today about ICE. Yeah, I think, well, this is the problem is that, you know, the area, like, oh, here we go. Here's another one. Look at him go. Jesus. Jesus. They're going absolutely ape shit, huh? They're just out there making as much noise as possible. I mean, and this is totally, look, they're blocking off the roads. They're making all the noise. Like, this is crazy. Oh my God. Literal monkeys? I know. Look at them. This is insane. This is what happens when you let these people do whatever the hell they want. We're gonna need a bigger box? I see why you say that. I do. Democrats want to arrest everyone who was January 6th. Well, they shouldn't have been there. I mean, anybody who went in the Capitol should have gotten arrested for sure. I mean, this is my same outlook with this, right? I mean, you can't have. Oh my God. Really? Really? Wow. Just randomly screaming at the Hampton Inn. I don't even know what to say. I don't. That's unbelievable. Wow. Jesus Christ. When do you think a conservative pulls a Call of Duty airport mission? Oh, I hope not. I mean, that would be bad. That would be very bad. But I think that if you allow, the more that you allow people that are violent and...
I hope you're enjoying the video. Sorry, I had to take a situation. I'm just checking outside. I made some coffee. I'm going to go grab it. I'll be right back.
And lawbreakers to do whatever they want, the more people feel like they're going to have to take the law into their own hands. That's what's going to happen. And so the more that you allow things to become chaotic, things will continue to deteriorate, and you will have counter-protesters. You might have somebody bring a bomb to something like this. It'll just continue getting worse. Just retarding out. Yeah, I mean, this is just crazy for people to go out there and make a... Oh, here we go. These are criminals, not protesters. Yeah, obviously. Like, this is what I'm saying, is that whenever you see things like this, and some people are trying to say, oh, well, this is your First Amendment right. I'm pretty sure your First Amendment right isn't to take a snow shovel and smash the fucking letters off of a business's fucking sign. I'm pretty sure you can't do... That's not in the Constitution here. It's not in the Bill of Rights. That you've made this one up. Oh, my God. Look at all this. Reopen the asylums. Yes, this is crazy, isn't it? That's not the... Somebody says in chat, that's not the First Amendment. Gentlemen, I want you to look right now. This is not the First Amendment, okay? This is... Whenever they said peaceful assembly, they did not mean smashing out fucking signs with a snow shovel. I promise you they did not mean this. Look at those 2%ers. Yes, exactly. And really, I thought this was peaceful.
Hey, just real quick. Here at Climatics TV, we absolutely do not condone the mixture of fucking bananas and rice together. That is not American. How dare you? Go get a cheeseburger.
Well, yeah, also noise disturbance. Yeah, it is a noise disturbance. It's insane. And let's see if I can find. Oh, we already saw this before. There's this one too. I still can't figure it out. And then this is from a while ago. But yeah, obviously this is what should happen. Are they lighting fireworks? They're shooting fireworks at a building. I mean, like, there's no really way anything would catch on fire. But, like, there's a reason why shit like this is against the law. It's because it could catch on fire. Dench, I know. It's so retarded, isn't it? This is unbelievable, but there's so many people out here advocating for this shit. It's unreal. I'm shocked. Put gasoline on it? Yeah. Fireworks can't melt steel beams. Bro, imagine, dude, that guy. You picked the wrong day, huh? Wow. Literally shooting fireworks at the building. Not a single cop in sight. So you see all of this stuff is going absolutely fucking chaotic, and they have nobody here. The rioters trashed a hotel. The windows are broken. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is the last one. This looks like the scene in Tarzan where the gorillas find the instruments. Yeah. And you see they're trying to push their way in. Yeah, like, you gotta put this guy in jail, man. You can't do this.
You weak bitch! You weak bitch!
Honestly, like, they should just go and pepper spray these people.
What's up, Griffey?
I do find it to be funny that they only really
lost
needed
games. I
one
see.
police officer to keep all of these people
Over
out
on
of the
Rumble.
building.
Sorry,
and if you look at the guy, that's a pretty big guy.
19th screen.
It is. Just one guy. A huge guy, yeah.
Oh, yeah! Back up. Oh, back
Man.
up. Back up.
Security? No, it's at Minnesota Police. Look, they're trying to take the sign off. Breaking out the windows. Oh, man. Look at him go. Look at him go. Remember, this is like, it's like the 10 Commandments with Passover. It's the St. Paul Police, is that right? Yeah, all hail the First Amendment. It allows me to break windows when I'm angry. That's right, guys. And so these absolute fucking animals just went totally crazy on this. They went insane. So I've seen all this stuff happening, and it's just nuts. Like, really, I don't know what's going on about this at all. And that's because they don't really want the smoke. They just want to cause trouble. Yeah, I guess so. They all need a good 25 years. I think at least maybe a couple of them needs to spend some serious time in jail. Absolutely. Because if you don't let people, if you don't let this, a suspect just fled from DHS agents in a vehicle, crashed into a pole. Wait, what? And attempted to barricade themselves inside a health clinic?
Yeah.
What? So they just they are allowing the country or their city to turn into an absolute PvP server. I swear to God, people have better decorum.
PvP server means player versus player responding to a video game where when you're on that server, other players can attack you and kill you. Not just the game characters, like other real people. That's what PvP means. A lot of people aren't gamers, so like, you're welcome, Polly.
I'm on GTA RP. This is unreal. How do you act this way? Really? I mean, this is crazy. Full retard. I know. Was it a real health clinic? I mean, probably not. Yeah, so nobody was actually injured. That's a great point. This is our Border Patrol being targeted at their hotel in Minneapolis, surrounded, blocked in, glass smashed. People trying to force their way inside. This is not a protest. This is an attack on law enforcement. Oh, this is a video from outside. Look at him, man. Jesus. And they're shining lights up
Tony
there.
P, I have a joint on me. Try those, see those. Hey, Tony P, thanks for the $20.
They're
bro.
trying to make it as unpleasant and annoying as possible. Oh, wow. Look at everything. They totally tore this place up. I mean, this is going to be thousands of dollars in repairs. It is. Wait, oh, they're just breaking out. They're... Honestly, this is pathetic. ICE is out of control, bro. Get them out of Minnesota? Absolutely not. If they do that, if they end up taking any of them out by like capitulating at all, these people, what you're gonna do is you've just taught them that their strategy works. And if they do that, it's one of the biggest mistakes that they can make. I think that they have to just go as hard as they possibly can. Bernie's wrong. Oh, Bernie, I don't understand this at all. Like, I really don't. I mean, Bernie Sanders used to be advocating against open borders. So how are ICE this terrible thing if they're getting rid of the people that have come into the country? No more warrantless arrests. Who's saying that's happening? No more stopping people based on race. Oh, here we go. Qualified immunity for ICE. You can't have law enforcement without qualified immunity. It's just about depending on where it begins and ends. Unmask ICE and requires clear identification. Why even have them without masks? There's no reason for that. I think they should have identification, but it shouldn't be tied to their name. In detentions and deportations of U.S. citizens, none of this is happening on purpose. Investigate and prosecute every single DHS officer who broke the law and require DHS to cooperate with cities and states investing immigration agents who broke the law. Yeah, I mean, this is just, this is such a inversion of logic to me. Like, whenever you're focusing on, instead of all of the illegal aliens that are in the country, you're getting mad at, instead of that, the people that are trying to get rid of them. Yeah, it's nuts. How would seeing their face help identify them on the spot? It wouldn't. The only reason why they want to see someone's face is so they can find out, like, why are the rioters? Here's a great question. Why were all the people in this video wearing masks? Why were they all wearing masks? Well, I think everybody knows why. It's because they don't want to get arrested later on whenever somebody identifies their face and sees who they are. The reason why they want ICE agents to not wear masks is so they can dox the ICE agents and then attack their families. That is absolutely the reason. They want to systematically terrorize these people into not upholding the law. That is what their goal is. Because again, ICE should be identifiable. They should have a number. And the number should correlate to a name in an internal database. So that way you do have accountability. Because they are right that you have to have accountability. If you don't have accountability and you have the police going around shooting and hurting people, that literally is Gestapo. That's what they used to do. That is the secret police. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. But at the same time, you also can't go and say these people should reveal their face so every fucking psycho on the internet can spread their information around in these groups that are being gassed up by apparently government officials. And then I think what's happening with a lot of these signal leaks, because we've seen a lot of the signal leaks so far.
The Dookie, what's up? What's up, bro?
Brian Krasny. I mean, I don't care about Brian. I mean, it's not about him. It's like, why is Brian not arrested? Like, whenever you're openly soliciting people's information like that, trying to find out who they are, then, yeah, and this is after he disseminated more information in the past. They should have banned him. Really, they should have. Like, anybody who's going out there doing that for law enforcement officers, that's literally a felony. It is. It's just, it's not even a question. I mean, it's not.
But let's be clear about the circumstances which led to that moment on Saturday. This tragedy occurred as a result of a deliberate and hostile resistance by Democrat leaders in Minnesota. For weeks, Governor Walz and the mayor Jacob
Mickey
Fry
Mo,
and other elected Democrats
dropping
were
a
spreading
10
lies
gifted.
about
Thank you so
federal law
much.
enforcement officers who are risking their lives daily
Oh,
to remove
Kira.
the worst criminal.
Look at Akira creeping. Akira, what's up? Look at you creeping. Look at you. Thank you so much, Mickey Mo. You're awesome. So generous. I'm waiting for I want Joe to get one. That's funny as hell.
Illegal aliens from our streets, murderers, rapists, pedophiles, human traffickers, and gang members. Governor Walz and Mayor Fry have shamefully blocked local and state police from cooperating.
If Tommy goes live, don't be shy. Tell me.
Inhibiting
You're not going to offend me.
arrest violent criminals. They have also used their platforms to encourage left-wing agitators to stalk, record,
this is what I was gonna watch.
and obstruct
Good.
federal
Perfect.
officers
Good.
who are just trying to lawfully perform their duties, which has created dangerous situations threatening both these officers and the general public and Minnesotans alike. This is precisely what unfolded in Minneapolis on Saturday morning. Obstructing federal law enforcement and inciting violence against officers is wrong and illegal. This used to be a universally accepted position in the United States. Amid the hysteria, we must remember how we got here to this moment today. and what this Democrat opposition is about. Former President Joe Biden and the Democrats opened America's borders for 4 years, inviting tens of millions of illegal aliens from all over the world to flood into our country. Among them, violent criminals who terrorized American communities and have inflicted devastating, permanent pain and harm on law-abiding Americans and their families. Yet we never saw outrage from Democrats or their allies in the liberal media over these horrifying crimes against U.S. citizens. The pain of American angel families was ignored and dismissed because it undermined the Democrat narrative. Innocent Americans like Jocelyn Nungray, Laken Riley, and Rachel Morin are just a few of the many victims savagely murdered by illegal alien criminals. Earlier this month, an illegal alien from Mexico with a long criminal history who came into our country under Joe Biden's administration threw a baseball-sized stone at a school bus carrying children in New Jersey and fractured the skull of an 8-year-old innocent child. President Trump promised accountability to these American families by securing the border, deporting every illegal alien who has committed crimes, especially and most importantly, violent crimes. Nearly 80 million Americans voted for him to deliver on that very promise, and he is. As the duly elected president, the president is fulfilling the will of the people by arresting and removing these threats from our country in cities from Los Angeles to New York and, yes, Minneapolis. Yet Democrat leaders in Minnesota with sanctuary city policies have actively defied federal immigration law and the will of the people. And as a result of that defiance, 2 Minnesotans have now tragically lost their lives on the streets of Tim Walz's state. It is President Trump's hope and wish and demand for the resistance and chaos to end today. That's why President Trump spoke with Governor Walz directly this morning, and he has outlined a clear and simple path to restoring law and order in Minnesota. Number 1, Governor Walz, Mayor Frey, and all Democrat leaders should turn over all criminal illegal aliens currently incarcerated in their prisons and jails to federal authorities, along with any illegal aliens with active warrants or known criminal histories for immediate deportation. Number 2, state and local law enforcement must agree to turn over all illegal aliens who are arrested by local police. And then thirdly, local police must assist federal law enforcement in apprehending and detaining illegal aliens who are wanted for crimes, especially violent crimes. If Governor Walz and Mayor Frey implement these common sense cooperative measures that I will add have already been implemented in nearly every single other state across the country, Customs and Border Patrol will not be needed to support ICE on the ground in Minnesota. ICE and local law enforcement can peacefully work together, as they are effectively doing in so many other states and jurisdictions. Additionally, President Trump is calling on the United States Congress to immediately pass legislation ending sanctuary cities once and for all. American cities should be safe sanctuaries for law-abiding citizens only, not for dangerous illegal alien criminals who broke our nation's laws and do not belong here. We hope Governor Walz will do the right thing and continue to work with President Trump to keep the American people safe following their call this morning. Americans overwhelmingly want exactly what President Trump is delivering: strong borders and strict immigration enforcement against the worst illegal aliens, of which there are still hundreds of thousands to deport from the interior of our country. The most peaceful way to carry out this vital public safety mission is for Republicans and Democrats to do it together, and for state and local law enforcement to work together with federal law enforcement. We want to let cops be cops. You wouldn't know this continues to be a very popular policy position from the biased media coverage over the course of the last few days, but polling shows huge support for this exact thing President Trump is calling for. More than 80% of Americans favor deporting illegal aliens convicted of violent crimes. A country unable to deport criminals who enter it illegally is no country at all.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's the meme of the day brought to you by 5mind.com. Holy frickin' moly, folks. We've been hearing a lot about these underground networks of Antifa scumbags that have been collecting license plates and tracking down ICE officers in these massive groups, these online Signal and Telegram groups. And well, now it appears many of these groups have actually been infiltrated. Ex-journalists like Cam Higbee and 0 Hour 1 have actually infiltrated and gained access to all the chat logs, all the spreadsheets, and all the information, and holy frickin' moly, does it put all of this stuff into absolute clear perspective. What we are dealing with here is well-funded, organized domestic terrorism and intimidation campaigns, and you know, again, the left wants so badly to blame Donald Trump. It's Trump's fault, it's ICE's fault, but this, my friends, this that is going on, this is the problem. Let me show you guys what's happening, and of course, let's go ahead and talk about it. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, let's start off with this from Cam Higbee. He writes, Minneapolis Signal infiltrated. I have infiltrated the organization Signal group chat, groups all around Minneapolis with the sole intention of tracking down federal agents and impeding/assaulting and obstructing them. Buckle up, all will be revealed. Each area of the city has a signal or several signals. Let's start with a screen recording of all the members of the South Side group to start. And then following this, we got another massive infiltration, this time from 0 Hour 1, and I urge you guys to follow his X account and see what's being released here and how the people organizing these Signal groups are in full-on panic mode right now. But I just want to show you guys this particular post. What you see here is a database of sorts. Let's call it a spreadsheet for now. It's basically acting like one. These are the license plates that they're collecting. It says all plates with the plate ID, the reports, plate issuer, and then the plate status, their status, whether it's been identified as either highly suspected ICE or confirmed ICE. And this, of course, fits directly with what we've been watching and what we've been covering. You see how ICE agents are being followed everywhere. Even sometimes just a random person driving an American SUV posts a video online of them being tailed and followed by a bunch of green-haired freaks. The chaos is being organized and manufactured. And we've already seen top Democrat connections. We just exposed yesterday how a Tim Walz campaign strategist was allegedly in charge of one of these Signal groups. You know, time and time again, the Democrats want you to analyze everything that's going on within an ideological vacuum. They want you to ignore all the surrounding circumstance, but how could you? It's obvious what's going on here. It's highly organized. The chaos is manufactured. I mean, take a look at the scene from one of these ICE operations from yesterday morning.
You guys suck so bad. You're gonna be in so much prison.
I'm going to the sidewalk right now. I'm going there right now.
I keep saying, go ahead. Keep saying that, yeah.
Stay away from the vehicle. Like, come on. Get the out of here. Fascist murderer. Piece of shit. Burn in hell.
Everywhere they go, look what ICE has to deal with. It's unfrickin' believable. A massive crowd of agitators at every single operation. Their vehicles have been put in a database. They're being followed everywhere. And when they start an operation, you got a massive group of complete frickin' psychos who are getting in their way, obstructing them, blowing whistles nonstop. And that, of course, is the exact chaotic scene that led to the Alex Preddy incident, which, of course, could have been easily avoided, right? These are not peaceful protesters. They're showing up as a mob, and they're obstructing federal authorities, and in many cases, they're assaulting them.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
But the left wants you to omit all context, all nuance, and just jump to the conclusion that Alex Preddy was indiscriminately murdered by ICE Gestapo for literally no reason. It's absurd. This is the reality.
What sticks out to me from covering these protests here for the past several days in Minneapolis is just how organized these protesters are. We talked about the ICE watch group. These people have spotters, Sean, all over the city. So they see who pulls in and out of the federal building, whether they're ICE agents or not. They want to track you down. They want to put you in a database, and then it's shared according to DHS sources through signal chat. So that's what sticks out to me about this. They're angry, they're motivated, and they have a message for these ICE agents that they don't want them in the city of Minneapolis. And I think it's important to point out, too, as you have, when you're talking about who these neighbors are. I asked those protesters, you're here to protect your neighbors. We hear it from the governor. We hear it from the mayor of Minneapolis. Who are the neighbors? I asked a few of the protesters. Are you here to protect the guy who DHS says was in the country illegally, that is wanted for sodomy, for murder? And they say, no, that is not true. They're taking, American citizens into custody. So no matter what you say, no matter what the facts are from DHS or from whatever side, they don't want to hear it. So that's what we've been dealing with on the ground. Things do escalate, and then 1 minute it's okay, you blink, and it's a different story. The smell of tear gas ongoing here in Minneapolis, Sean.
And once again, I maintain the left has taken protesting too far. They've stretched the definition. It's now become organized chaos and obstruction. Now the call is to mob ICE agents to fight ICE. They're engaging in black bloc tactics on the ground. And Minneapolis, obviously, is the worst offender. It's the mecca of Antifa, it appears. It's not actually Portland. And that's why, as I've been saying, the chaos is unique to that state. It's completely out of control. And in a way, it's totally controlled. It's organized. It's funded. It's being led by top Democrats. And what's crazy is that people are falling for the psyop. I hate to say it, but the Democrats are winning the PR battle with this stuff, when in fact what's going on should be the undoing of their entire party and political movement. I guess emotions are a hell of a drug, man, a hell of a thing. It's absolutely crazy how irrational people are being in analyzing the situation. One person is killed due to his own poor decision-making skills after having his brain warped by all the left-wing rhetoric. And now I guess people are getting behind the standard that these ICE operations need to stop. I guess just leave all the illegal criminals, all the criminal organizations and cartel gangs, just let them embed themselves in American cities. You're being emotionally manipulated. You're being blackmailed, frankly, and I don't get why that's so hard to see. I get it's sad that one individual died because he chose to bring a firearm and obstruct ICE agents and then attempt to fight them off. It's an unfortunate situation, but if you get so wrapped up in the partisan propaganda that's being pushed based on that particular story, if you fall for the narrative the Democrats are setting here, you're enabling and supporting what is definitionally a terrorist anti-federal government operation that is protecting criminals, the worst of the worst, and frankly endangering everyone, including endangering Alex Preddy. I mean, wake the hell up. All of this is coordinated. It's part of the plan. They're doing it on purpose. And if you can't see it now, well then I don't know, maybe we just have irreconcilable differences. We just see the world differently. I guess some people want to be ruled by psyops. They want to be ruled by mob chaos. And I simply just cannot support that. Not in good faith. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Guys, I'm not sure if Tommy's going to be going out tonight. Talking to Shane right now, he's not going out. It might just be a little bit too cold for everybody, I'm not quite sure. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the signal chat thing. Let's get an update. Let's watch this. This is good. This is really good.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're about to be joined by Cam Higbee, who helped expose this big signal chat, which is a huge storyline of the weekend. But first, I'm going to tell you about one of our partners, and that's Strong Cell. So
I'll be right back.
Have them back with us. One of Charlie's favorite supplements, and it was because it has a proprietary delivery system of an amazing enzyme that you need, NADH. And NADH is the power source for every cell in your body. Strong Cell, I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, but when Charlie would talk about this, people all over the country wanted to know about it. They would ask him questions. I saw it firsthand, and I've used it, and it's amazing. It will, if you have brain fog, if you have fatigue, lack of energy, constant illness, any of those things, you've got to try this because it very well could fix the problem for you. Right now, you can try completely risk-free. Their 90-day money-back guarantee. That's right. Completely risk-free. Visit strongcell.com today. Strongcell, CELL.com today. Use promo code Charlie at checkout to save 20%. That's strongcell.com. Don't forget to use the special promo code Charlie at checkout for 20% off. Amazing, amazing product. Amazing guys that run that company, and we're honored to have them back. So check it out. It's an amazing, amazing supplement. All right, Cam Higbee joins us now. Everybody, we're gonna put up during this conversation how to support what he's doing. He's got a PayPal and a Venmo. He's doing guerrilla journalism right there on the streets in Minneapolis, putting himself hopefully not too much in harm's way, but very much so. Everything's crazy up there. Cam, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So you got your hands on, you infiltrated, or tell us the backstory. How did you get a hold of this information, the Signal chat, and what did you find inside of it?
Yeah, I made a friend, and I can't say who it is, or I can't elaborate a lot there, but I managed to get in. I got a link to many of the Signal chats, specifically the rapid response groups that were being used to actively track down and hunt ICE and then stage intentional obstruction of their operations, oftentimes resulting in
What's up, Shroom?
violence
What's up?
and sometimes death in the case of Mr. Preddy. And I also believe that Renee Nicole Good was a member of the Signal chats. And I don't have confirmation from anybody in the chats like we do with Alex Preddy. Members of the network have admitted that he was what they call an observer. I don't have that for Renee Nicole Good, but what I do know is that she was engaging in the exact same tactics that everybody else in the network was engaging in. And here's the other thing. When they are in the neighborhoods, when you are seeing them actively impede ICE or federal law enforcement operations in the neighborhoods, the only way you know to be there is through these networks. And I know that because before I was infiltrated, I drove around looking for ICE convoys and looking for protesters in the neighborhood during active federal operations, and I couldn't find any. But then I joined the Signal chats. I hunted them down like over and over and over again.
So Cam, for people who haven't seen it, can you give a basic summary? What are the tactics they're describing? What's the whole process for how this unfolds for maybe a typical ICE convoy?
So as soon as they see a vehicle that they believe is federal law enforcement, they will send the plates into these Signal rapid response groups. They have several occupations. There are people who are on motor patrols, so they're like in their cars and they're driving around looking for federal agents. There are stationary patrols, people in their cars sitting on corners. There are foot patrols, people walking around on foot, and then people stationary on foot as well. You'll see them on corners everywhere you go in Minneapolis. Those people are constantly just looking for plates. Then there are plate checkers, and that's indicated by an emoji of a dinner plate. That means that those are people who are probably home checking plates and comparing them to their Airtable database. Okay, and then you have dispatchers who run a 24/7 call. It's active right now, who tell people what intersections to go to. They check the plates, they confirm it, and they tell people, go here. And then all of the patrols go to that location. And that's how they all end up there. And the goal is, of course, to impede federal law enforcement. That's their expressly stated goal. And that's exactly what they do. They obstruct, they de-arrest, and they aid and abet illegal immigrants. They help vulnerable communities, they call them. And that's pretty much the synopsis. The network was nuked after I exposed it, and they've already rebuilt it. I'd say it's probably about at half capacity of what it was before.
So they go there to obstruct. What are the tactics they're told to use for the purposes of obstruction when they're on site?
Stand in the way, block. A big one is honking your horn, blowing the whistles, follow the cars. So they'll follow the convoys everywhere. Like we were at one point, so Greg Bavino was driving around Southside Minneapolis in a convoy the other day. And I think it was a distraction convoy, but there was literally like 20 cars following this convoy, protesters honking their horns, blowing whistles. I mean, this convoy, if it was actually conducting operations, wouldn't have been able to get anything done. Due to the fact that there was such a volume of people following them with vehicles, which are weapons. So those are the tactics. And when we drive our car downtown, our car was marked in their database as confirmed ICE somehow. Don't know how. It's in the Airtable database. I've seen it. I have screenshots of it. And so we would pick up like 4 tails anytime we went to Southside Minneapolis. And I mean, it is like, as soon as you enter Southside Minneapolis, you automatically have 3 people following you. Yeah. We would just right turn and a right turn and a right turn, go in a complete circle, and they're still following us.
Yeah, I mean, it shows just how widespread this network is. There's a guy who replied to your tweet that's got 20 million engagements, by the way. Congrats, Cam. It's great work. There's a guy named Eric Schwalm. I've checked him out. He's legit. It says, as a former Special Forces warrant officer with multiple rotations running counterinsurgency ops, both hunting insurgents and trying to separate from the sympathetic populations, I've seen organized resistance up close, from Anbar to Helmand. The pattern is familiar: spotters, cutouts, dead drops, disciplined comms, role specialization, and a willingness to absorb casualties while bleeding the stronger force slowly. And that's the key. They are willing to absorb casualties by design. It's an information op. They want to win the hearts and minds of people to play victim when something goes wrong, when they cause it to go wrong. This is the whole game. This is the whole game. They're going to go put a bunch of kamikaze Karens, put their bodies on the line. That's why you see Joy Reid saying, you need to put your white bodies on the line. They're going out in the streets in the middle of the freezing cold. Doesn't seem to matter. By the way, I do have a question just on this. It seemed like the cold had no effect on these people because we got Antifa streaming in from all across the country. Are you noticing that?
I will say at the federal building, there's a lot less people. And there was this big invisible walkout protest downtown Minneapolis. There's tons of people for that, tens of thousands. But that was just a walkout, so they only had to be out on the streets for a short period of time, which made the crowd look massive. I do think it is having some degree of effect on them. It's not having an effect on the patrols, though, because they get to sit in their cars. So you get to sit in your car all day, and then finally you find a convoy or an agent doing an operation. You get out for an hour, potentially get killed, and if you don't, you get back in your car and you're fine.
So I don't see this getting asked a lot. So they're doing all of these hindrance operations. Is ICE still making arrests? Are we able to see that happening? Are they striking out a lot? What's going on in that dimension?
It seems like it. I mean, when I watch the signal chats, they're talking about there was a live abduction over here at this time. So it seems like they're still arresting people, at least according to the intel from the protesters, which isn't always the most reliable thing ever. But it seems like they're under the impression that arrests are still being made regardless. I haven't received any indication that things have slowed down. It's definitely difficult for them to operate given what they have to face at these intersections. I think that clip was actually just after the Preddy shooting, which was like a war zone right there where it happened. And those people were all called there through these signal chats. I watched it happen when he was killed. I was still in all of the chats before the network got nuked. They didn't realize I'd leaked this right around the same time he got killed, and they hadn't, because he got killed, it was fog of war. They didn't realize I leaked it. So I was still watching it all.
Well, the organizational level of this, and some of the high-profile people, you mentioned the guy that was killed, Preddy. He was in these signal chats. You've got the lieutenant governor. You've got some state reps. Who else do we know that is of note that was inside these signal chats?
Yeah, I don't have 100% confidence that the lieutenant governor is in the chats, just because I don't want to make a 100% certain claim without certainty. It seems like there might be some evidence indicating that she is. I know 0 Hour has done a lot of work on that specifically. I haven't had a lot of time to dive into it because I'm still on the ground. I go out every day still, and I get in the mix of these protests. I was out there in the tear gas yesterday. So all of my time is spent on Signalgate and on the ground reporting. I just do info dumps, and I say, I recorded everything inside the signal chats. Here it all is. And then other people go and they find out the names of the people who were in the chats and stuff like that. They slow it down. I just haven't had the time to dive into specifically identifying people. I'm just making all of the information public and making sure that these are my signal chats.
So there's clearly a lot of people in these. They have pretty sophisticated resources when they're checking plates and all of that. Is there any evidence that they might have access to privileged information, like that they have someone in the police, someone in the federal government, in the state government, who's giving them information or access to certain programs that are not supposed to be available for civilian use?
I've heard this a lot. I haven't seen any evidence that that's the case. It's definitely possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, and I'm not saying it's not the case. I haven't specifically seen conclusive evidence that that's the case. They're definitely checking plates, but I do know that they have a system in place, and I haven't really had the opportunity to talk about this a lot. The system is that they will run a plate, and they have this Airtable database, and when you report a plate, you say, vehicle seen with agents in the front seat. Agents exited the vehicle. Seen at the window.
I'm laughing because I was just having a conversation with someone.
Seen an abduction.
I don't think that,
and that gives
guys, I don't think
them
Tommy's
the
going out
admins
tonight.
Basically tag that with highly suspected ICE.
So we'll put,
ICE,
I mean, might be an early night here.
Possible or not ICE. And
which is
our
fine.
vehicle was tagged as confirmed ICE, I think because we were like right behind the convoy one of the days. And they're like, I was actually listening to them live while they were tracking our car. They're like, Ford F-150 joins convoy. Ford F-150 joins convoy. And I'm like, we're just doing the same thing. So they're really, I mean, they're not that smart too, is the other thing. But I don't see any evidence that they have like a government plate checking software. It seems like it's all reporting at this time.
Cam, I want to make sure that we get everybody to your PayPal and Venmo. If you could put those up again. So the PayPal is dchigby@gmail.com, and your Venmo is Cameron-Higby. Cameron-Higby. Please support the work that Cam's doing out there. Please, everybody, you're watching Real America's Voice streaming. Please support Cam.
This is how reporting works now. You just have independent people.
It's
the PayPal is actually DCB, just so people don't.
DCB. Thank you.
Wrong.
Thank you. DCB
No
Higby. DCB Higby @gmail.com. Sorry about that, Cam. We're doing our best here. We'll put it up on the next segment. Stay safe. We'll talk to you soon. Be right back.
Oh, check this out. First time watching a BC preacher. Watch this. Watch this. You're going to love this. He's trying, Rebby. He's trying. Some guys can grow it and some guys don't. If you see a guy and he never has facial hair, it's probably because it grows in patchy. He needs like a beard kit. Buy him a beard kit.
Wait, yeah, look over here, buddy. Hey, over here. Cheese, say cheese.
Oh, we have a special guest coming.
That's right.
Guys, ladies. Talking to you, ladies. Prepare yourself for a special guest. There's a special guest coming into the chat just for you. Enjoy. You'll be fine. Just go get a towel.
Oh, back in the cars.
It's not 10 man. Sorry, bud. Oh, what's up, Shane? What up? How's it going?
It's the job you take when your parents never loved you.
Enrique Iglesias? What the fuck? How old are you? Oh, look, it's one of the mini Shanes. That's funny. Ain't nothing changed. Just chilling, bro. Chilling. Just there we go. There he is. What's up, Patriot Shane? What's over? I prepared all the ladies for your arrival, Shane. Like, this is gonna sound hotter than it's meant, but I warmed them up for you. That I did nothing. I did fucking nothing. Shane, by the way, I think you've been playing a lot of Fallout. You look crazy dressed in all that shit, by the way. It's crazy. These people are goofy. It's gonna be a short night for us, guys. I don't think. Shane tells me, "Hey guys, look. Okay, guys, look. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna discuss it. I don't want to get into any details, but I have a special announcement. I was waiting till later on in the show before I said anything. I just want to say it for 1 second, and I'm gonna go right back to the video from the BC Preacher. Okay." Our friend Sparky, we all know Sparky, right? Our friend Sparky is going to conduct an exercise this evening live on X starting around midnight. Sparky live on X starting around midnight. I don't know what that time means for you, but for him, that would be, let me see here. It's 8:30, so about 4 hours from now, 4 hours. So if you're looking for something to do around 11 to 1, take a look at Sparky's page and see if he's live. You might be pretty entertained. I have nothing to do with that. I'm just telling you. I might watch it, maybe. Actually, Sparky's probably in here right now. He likes to do that shit and creep on me, motherfucker. I'm gonna drop a nuke on your ass. Bam! Right in the ass. No, the big video is not live. It's a video from earlier, from the BC Preacher in Minneapolis at the Hilton Hotel. Just doing a recap. Probably not going to get to much tonight, guys. It's just cold and rainy, and people don't want to go outside. Wait. I don't know much about the weather in Portland, Oregon. However, I would imagine around March-ish, when the weather is about like a balmy 60 degrees. Oh, it's going to be on fire. Oh, no, the bottom ones are live. Yeah. These right here, that's all live. It's just the big one right there from the BC Preacher. That's not live, but the little ones are live. Sorry. Who's in a space right now? Sparky or Tommy? If Tommy's in a space, we can go to do the space. I'll do a space if Tommy's running it. I'm not gonna do any sort of other space. Nothing personal to Rocco, but I can't do a space for 17 days straight. I can't do it.
follow button.
All right, so let's do something here. These two guys are driving. Well, you know, if I'm going to show this, I really need to be on Rumble. I mean, it's only 9:30. I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. That's not really that long. What do you guys think we ought to do? No, Tamik, I don't think. Maybe I don't know how graphic it is. Hold on. Let me see. Wait, let me see. I thought I had it. No, I don't want it to short. Okay, wait.
What is going on, YouTube? Bluff City here with another video, and I came across this lovely piece of footage here on X. An idiot in Minnesota decided to pip up a flashbang before it discharged. See, like I said in previous videos, I support anyone's right to protest any day of the week for whatever cause. However, you don't have the right to be a total idiot. That is what I will not support. I will not support anyone that's supposed to be out there protesting and acting like total idiots, because when you act like an idiot, you pay the ultimate price. And that's what this person had to learn, unfortunately. So, before I get into this video or this clip, make sure you guys give this video a like, share with everyone you know, and subscribe if you're new, because I promise you, you do not want to miss another video.
Medic.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All she had to do was mind her own fucking business and go to lunch. Shane, that's all she had to fucking do, is mind her own goddamn business and go to lunch. But no. She couldn't do that shit. She couldn't just go, like, have a meal and some margaritas with her sisters and then go back to the house and hang out like a normal motherfucking person. No. She has to be fucking Wonder Woman. You remember that whole natural selection thing before that? Hey, holy cow. Hey, Tommy Boy's girl. What? Hey, what's up? Hi, Carrie. How are you? How's Tommy? Hope everything's going good.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's stupid.
She's
You got to be dumb as.
You don't pick up an explosive right before it detonates, you idiot. Oh my god. You couldn't pay me to be this stupid.
I mean, look. Shane, it's literally called a flashbang. you know, sometimes the universe has to realign itself and take care of things that's, you know, on its own, in its own special way. Sometimes.
Bunch of dogs! Oh, you stupid dogs! What are you doing?
This is not live. This is Asmongold from earlier today.
See, listen to this again.
Oh, you stupid dogs! What are you doing? Hey, arrest these guys!
Do you remember what I said before?
Yeah,
is that the moment
we were all just talking about that, if who's going down or whatever, is you know who going down there? Since how he's probably like right next to you. So who's that?
that you implement any degree of punishment, these people roach out on each other in a second.
Sparta Brander, did you see my response?
I really like
to the bananas and rice
so
shit.
Fast, instant roach out. Yep.
Joe, the chick tried to pick up the flashbang and lost some fingers. Stupid. I mean, don't do stupid shit. All she had to do was go to lunch and mind her own
Start
business.
turning each other in.
Okay.
Is that a question?
Well, there it is.
You killed someone! Oh, who gives a
That's cool.
I got a gas mask!
Hey, look. Not every night can be a marathon of insanity. Not. Sometimes you just need to chill the fuck out and just have a nice, quiet evening. You know what I mean? All good. Tonight's gonna be spicy as fuck about midnight on Sparky's channel. Hint.
I don't care!
I ain't got nothing to do with it. I didn't do it. I'm not doing nothing.
Yep. Nope. He snitched? Yeah, I guess so.
They're shooting at me! They are shooting at me!
Yeah, there it is again. You got even more of this over and over and over. So I would like to say that. So this is, okay, this is a little bit of a legal lesson here, is that whenever you are on the ground wrestling and beating a federal agent, this is not.
Sorry, he said wrestling. I got
freedom of
excited.
Speech. Okay? So there's a big confusion about this.
Here. See. He said he's talking about freedom of speech, right? So here's the thing about freedom of speech that people don't really seem to comprehend. You smart patriots, I know that you all know this, but I'm talking about all the other dumb fucking people. The First Amendment protects your speech from being, criminally charged for your speech. It protects you from any sort of government or law enforcement coming after you. It does not protect your societal. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't protect you from the backlash of what you say. I mean, I can sit here all damn day and say some really bad shit, but I do have freedom of speech, but I also have a moral compass that controls whether like how I'm perceived in life, and I'm like a minor public figure to some degree, where I put I'm nobody, but I still put my face out there. I put my thoughts and my opinions out there. I always, even when I say crazy shit, sometimes I'm saying crazy shit. At the same time in my head, I'm going, shut up, asshole, stop, you're going too far. It's too much, you're going to get fucked. Because I don't want to get fucked. I do, but not in that way. You know what I mean? Because you have to be careful, because you are Polly, Jesse, Joe, Griffey, even the beautiful Shane is absolutely fucking responsible for the words that come out of their mouths. Everybody is. You have freedom of speech from prosecution, but not from a right hook to the fucking jaw.
On the internet, a lot of people don't understand this, is that this is not legal. You cannot wrestle a federal agent onto the ground.
There's another
and start
clip right there.
beating them in their dick. You can't do that. I know.
All right, Polly, go ahead, post your fucking link.
Constitution that you can.
I wouldn't let anybody else do this. Go ahead, Polly. I don't know if you can post the link. If you can't, go over and do it in Rumble. If you can't post the link here, just post your fucking link. You fucking go ahead, step on my fucking neck. Fucking George Floyd me, trying to do a broadcast. But go ahead. Plug your channel.
Punch a federal agent in the dick? Well, we changed it. You can't do that anymore, all right?
Oh, she can because she's a mod.
This
Okay,
is
I see.
a peaceful protest. Can't you guys see
I
how
can't
peaceful it
breathe.
is?
He can breathe now. You know, hey Shane, did you know that George Floyd's been drug free for 5 years?
Yep. Look at him. And he's on top of him. He's on top of the other guy. Isn't that crazy? Most peaceful protesters. Exactly. Joined a signal group where they're actively tracking.
Oh, Shane, if you go to the Discord, I would imagine you're still a member. Go to the Discord and you can see a picture of Tony. Tony was like a Golden Gloves, I don't know if you're a Golden Gloves boxer. He's a boxing champion, dude. Pink satin shorts and all.
ICE agents in Minneapolis.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, if you see a boxer and you're about to box somebody and this motherfucker walks out and he's wearing satin pink shorts, you are fucked. Because if he is willing to go out there and wear satin pink shorts, he already know he gonna fucking whoop your ass. Because ain't nobody gonna go out there in satin pink shorts and get beat up. That's like a double whammy, you know? And then you're the guy who got beat up by the guy wearing the satin pink fucking shorts. I'm sorry, Tony. I love you, man.
15 minutes ago, Texas plate, do you need help checking? Oh, here we go again. And they have emojis to like indicate what they're doing.
With a purple guy. Right.
Guy's mom said I have to go to work right now, so I can't play. It's actually... Is this...
That's why I never did steroids in wrestling and got all big and buff, and I just was like kind of like fat in the belly. Because I was like, well, fuck, then I'm going to go out there and fight guys who do steroids, and I'm going to whoop their ass, and then they're going to feel bad because they spend, 12 hours in the gym, and I go to Taco Bell, and I'm the champion, and they're holding my bags and shit.
Is Call of Duty for women? Really? This is like Call of Duty for middle-aged women. Instead of going out and, like playing video games like a normal person, they're just driving around honking their horn.
Now, okay, so Minneapolis is in a situation where here's going to be the benefit. Tim Walz is in a lot of bullshit from this fraud thing, right? And he's got to perform an act of subterfuge and remove the attention from him. So it behooves him, that's a good word. It behooves him to work with the Trump administration because it would be such a shocking turn of events that he actually complies that it will take the focus on him allowing all this fraud in his state. But the problem is in Oregon and in Portland, you don't have that. Well, maybe I ought to do a deep dive and find out. Shane, is there any fraud going around in Portland? If you know of anything specifically, let me know and I'll do an investigation on it. I'll be like the Timu Nick Shirley. So, but you have people in Oregon like Tina Kotek, like Maxine Dexter, like what's the guy, Keith? What's his name? Keith Williams what's his name? Is that what his name is? Keith something? Keith Williams. These people are though they're the people who like, hey folks, nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Portland's beautiful. We love you. Come visit. Meanwhile, behind them, the fucking city's burning to the goddamn ground. And they're like, oh, nothing to see. Maxine Dexter actually said the words, I went to downtown Portland for brunch with my friends, and I had a wonderful time. I don't know what the problem is. You know what you do with that lady? Real simple. Very, very easy. Uppercut. Uppercut.
It's GTARP. Yes, I know. Call of Karens. This is nuts. All confirmed ice from their attempts at City View. Not sure if the plate checker is fully updated. Like, and here's the problem with people that are writing down these license plate numbers. Do you think that they always get it right? No, they don't always get it right. And the problem is that the reason why you need to have police to solve problems like this is because the police are accountable to the public. And even if you think that they're not accountable to the public, there are a lot.
Honestly, like, I never thought I would care about a place I've never been to and never thought, because nothing personal, but like, I'm from Miami and I live in Houston. I've never given like Portland, Oregon, like a concerning thought before like October or August, I guess is really when I started watching, because I started watching Matt Morse covering this with Honey Badger Mom first. That's how I got into all this. Like, I've never thought I would care so much. I might actually go to Portland. So, hey, Shane, if you're walking around Portland sometime when it's warmer, because I'm not taking my ass there when it's 5 degrees, but if you're walking around Portland sometime when it's warmer and you see me, like, come say hi. Well, fuck. Oh, you don't like her? I don't have any negative opinion of her. She's been nice to me every time I interacted with her and stuff. But yeah, I might go there, but not when it's cold. Maybe like springtime or warmer. I have to go, but I would like to go on like a Patriot weekend, like when everybody's there. You know, I don't want to go on just some like random Tuesday and shit. I'd like to go and I know it's nothing special, but just for like the nostalgia, so I can laugh, I'd like to go to the Spaghetti Factory, please. Thank you very much. We had a place here in Houston called the Spaghetti Warehouse, and it was extraordinarily similar, and I'd like to go because I'll fuck up a bowl of spaghetti.
More accountable to the public than random idiots in a signal group. And that's the difference.
Okay, cool.
Is that with police, you can.
I don't drink, Shane, but I'll partake in everything else. Well, okay, not fentanyl, but everything else. Wait. I'll partake in the things that the Patriots partake in. No, I'm not doing no, like, whippets or something with Antifa. Whippets with the frog. Don't you want to see me do whippets with the frog? I mean, that'd be a fun night.
At least have some degree of accountability. With these people, you have no accountability. If they get something wrong, if they hurt the wrong person, if they track the wrong car, if they do anything, there's no accountability for them fucking
Is there
up.
mass arrest going
That's
on?
the issue.
See, these guys
just
are
like
not
they're
doing
stalking
anything.
a man. Yeah, they're
Is there
just going
anybody's
around there
training?
stalking
Might be a
people.
short night.
Anyone can join these groups. Well, I think they probably have a vetting process.
Is there anybody out there?
And,
What about
here
not
we
Tina
go.
Kote?
And,
Is he?
yeah, then you've got intellectual opossum.
Ain't
Oh,
nobody
boy.
alive.
So, yeah, you've got all these other people. Oh, here's more of them right here. And wants to be a star. Like, again, I don't care about making somebody famous. I care about putting them in jail. So, what's happening? Someone in Whiter just posted, said ICE waiting on more details. The chat is vetted. The chat is vetted. I love how they say that, and it's the one that's getting revealed. Yes, it sure seems that way. And sell a DMV database update? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's
this
good,
is Luigi
Shane.
at scale minus the killing so far. Well, they'll start killing soon. They will.
I don't do anything beyond like a gummy or something, Shane. I'm not. I haven't. Pretend just went live. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, let me check.
Once they feel like they're sufficiently aggrieved, they will start killing. This is just what's going to happen. And I don't know why, if you see ICE in New Jersey call these numbers, yep, there's even more of these people posting this stuff. People doxing a signal for Stop ICE has 754 people, and the lieutenant governor of Minnesota is in there, and so is their campaign strategist. Elected officials are directly responsible for these deaths. Yes, the elected officials are directly working with people to subvert, to break the law and to subvert federal law and federal law enforcement. That's really what's going on. So wait, they're checking who goes into their groups.
Okay,
but not
so
the
let's
country? Yeah,
let's just go over. Let's do this and put this up.
But it's okay. It's patriotic.
There's
to check
4
into what
people
who
out.
goes
I
into
mean,
their special little check.
look, you guys tell me what you want to do. Look. This is what it looks like. Okay, hold on. There you go, Shane. I don't want to put the volume up until I figure out what I'm going to do. But what do you guys think? I don't think that's. Let me see what my buddy over at Portland Andy. Wait. BG on the scene. No, BG on the scene. BG on the scene live. Okay, we could do this. We could do this. I can put Portland lower. So why we do this? Why don't we put Portland right here, and we'll take this and we'll put it right. Oh fuck, right there. All right. Hey, Shane and Carrie, we do not. I can't stream the IRL stuff with the sound on YouTube. I'll lose my channel. You remember BDF Blaze's channel? Exactly. So what we do is we shut off the YouTube and go over to Rumble. I'm also live right now on Rumble. The link to the Rumble is pinned. You do not have to do anything. Get Lost Games. Kind of. Okay, Get Lost Games. Talk to you later. Peace out, bro. Sorry, it's on the other screen. Yeah, Fat Mike and Pretend Media, right? So I want to put this up because the cops are doing something, but I got to go to Rumble. So the link is pinned. If you would please join us. Get Lost Games. Love you too, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out. So that's the way to protect me. That protects Tommy also, because when he's out there, if I have to mute certain parts or I can't show because they're playing music and then they attack him, the VOD won't be allowed on YouTube. So there's like a list of like 20 reasons why this is a really good idea. This has been really working really well for me. And, it's keeping me going here. So thank you so much for joining me on YouTube. We're going to go over and we're going to see what the hell is happening here. It looks like Minneapolis is going crazy right now. This is live. So we'll see what's going on. Thank you so much. Please join us on Rumble. It's totally free. All you have to do, you don't have to sign in. You don't have to like it. You don't have to share it. None of that crap. All you got to do is click the pinned link. Thank you so much. We'll see you in just a minute. Thanks for watching. Shout out to everybody. Peace.